everybody? What is happening? Hold up. Should have had these on. Hold up. We should have had these going already. What is up, everybody? That's right. It's the Ace Hole, the original Ace Hole in toy collecting. The motherfucker's back. But for how long? For why? For when? For where? For what the hell am I even talking about? I don't even know anymore. Like it says, if you're confused, you don't need to be confused anymore. It's Turtle Tuesday. We're locked in. Sure, we missed last week. Sure, we've been missing a lot of videos. And abso-fucking-lutely, there hasn't been a variety show. What is going on? Well, let me tell you, my fine little friends. Ace had enough bullshit. And he said, I want to go. I want to go away for a minute. So he's going away for a minute. But that doesn't mean he's going away forever. No. There's too many douchebags. Too many tools. And just all around too many not so cool individuals on this platform. So my way of thinking is simple. You have to balance the scale. For every couple of ass wipes, we balance it out with a couple of ace holes. And that's not going to change here on this channel. No. Whether it's the Smoking Aces show, the Ace in the Hole variety show, or fuck it, Turtle Tuesday Live, baby. Ace is a staple. Ain't going nowhere. Taking some time off, sure, but ain't going nowhere because we over here got to hit you with that daily dose of Ace's Place. Because like I said, there's too many touch holes. Not enough people touching the holes, if you know what I mean. And we got to balance out the scale. So, that being said, it's not just a typical Turtle Tuesday. No. This is a Turtle Tuesday Live with the original Ace Hole. And maybe a couple of friends here or there. I don't know. It's my choosing. If you get your feelings hurt, I got one expression for you. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Because this is my show. This is my channel. And this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to have fun with it. So that being said, it's Turtle Tuesday. We were supposed to start at 420. Ay. What kind of thinking is 420 thinking? That is when you do your meditations. Luckily for me, the internet was having troubles for me to meditate at 420. So now we're ready to ride, baby. Wilson! Get your volleyball ready. Like I said in the thumbnail, all can, no trash. Grab yourself a slice. Step up if you might, because we're about to talk about some Ninja fucking Turtles. I gotta take these glasses off. I can't see. I can't see. Look at that. There's my guy right there. Joe Prime, 1986. Let me tell you a story about Joe Prime, 1986. This is a story about this guy, this amazing individual, and he himself doesn't even know this story. So, if you're new to the channel, make sure you please like and subscribe because, hey, we may not be here every... I look so fucking high. Woo! Open your eyes there, bud. We're still trying to get to that 800 mark. We're almost there. We're very, very close. And I may not be here every day for you, but you could be here every day for me. I don't know what the hell kind of fair play that is, but hey, here's a story about Joe Prime. All right. So Joe Prime for a polite way of saying this, is my senior. He's a little bit older than your old boy Ace. Now, this goes back to the 1990s. Joe Prime and Ace didn't know each other in the 90s, but the story started there. I'm not sure what year exactly in the 90s, but at one point, Transformers, the original G1 style Transformers, they just stopped being cool. They just stopped being cool, okay? Now, that's the Joe Prime part of the story. Here's the Ace part of the story of how the fuck am I talking about? So also in the 90s, Transformers, they needed to continue, but the cars, the vroom vrooms, they just weren't cool anymore. Okay? So they transitioned over to animals. Now, I am a Ninja Turtle guy. Turtle Tuesday, baby. That's what we're doing. I don't think there was ever a Turtle Transformer, but Beast Wars was created. Hence, Ace's introduction into this story. Okay, so that was in the 90s. That sets up the story. And here we are in 2026, 35 years later. Transformers of Joe Prime. Beast Wars, the Maximals, if you will, of the Ace. We came together and we made an amazing force, an amazing team. That's all I got. That's really all I got for a story, Joe. I know you've never heard that one before, but you know what? That's the tale that transcends time and space, beyond the cosmos, beyond anything you and I can understand. I am on one today. Let me tell you, work was pretty decent. I didn't find any turtle toys on Turtle Tuesday, but the mailman dropped off some turtle toys for Turtle Tuesday. So that's exciting. It's very exciting. But I'm on one. Ripped the BONGO this morning before I went to work. Went to work, had a heck of a time. Really good time there. Just everybody was in a good mood. I was in a good mood. I leave work, pop into Target, peruse around. I didn't buy anything. I did get, did I get it today? Jesus, I can't remember now. No, I got it yesterday. I'm sorry. I'll still share the story. I picked it up yesterday. Same kind of situation. Those Neatos, those squishies that all these fucking kids are going retarded for. My daughter loves them. She goes retarded for it too. God bless her soul. Well, she's a collector like you and I. And I collect the boxes, display boxes, and present, the toys inside the boxes, right? So I grabbed the empty Neato box. And she's got 2 of them downstairs in her room right now, and they look really good with all her entire collection. And but the thing I did buy today was like a 3-foot long purple and pink snake, big stuffed animal snake for my kid, because she'll love that when she comes home. So yeah, there's that. But I didn't buy anything today, but I did. Joe Prime, he's gonna jump on here in a little bit. I do hope so. It's been a minute since him and I actually have talked. But yesterday I went to my local Target. And I got something right over there, which will be the unboxing segment of this live stream. I picked up a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Universal Monsters action figure. I'm super stoked because not only am I really excited about that and the fun that I had sharing it with my buddy Joe Prime, when he jumps on here, I hope he shows off what he picked up for today and what he did as a favor for yours truly. So speaking of Joe Prime, let's read what he says. Target, or actually, I'm sorry, Joe, I missed the first part. The tale will be woven into the tapestries. Absolutely, brother. Target almost had me today with a tiny record player in records that actually plays. Yes, they were two for one at 21. If I could get, I can't read it because the referral's annoying. If I could get one at half price, I would have gotten it. Hey, those things are sick. I don't know any of us toy collectors yet that have gotten them, but keep thinking, I'm high. I'm fucked up. I didn't even finish my story if I'm on one. I just ripped my bong again, and I'm just lit. I'm lit. I'm lit. Profit! You get the double salute. I don't know if that's offensive to anybody, but the double salute is like, and profit. Haha! It being Turtle Tuesday, I got the notification today that my, who the hell is it? Krang? My Krang Destro G.I. Joe figure is in the mail. So sweet, sweet, sweet. I'll have, it's weird to say this, but we all get it. I will have an official Profit Director action figure added to my collection. I picked up the Desert Scorpion figure. Bah! Man, you guys in that clearance shit. Ken the Band. Welcome, fellow Chad Hole. I appreciate you popping in here, brother. Very much. Great to see you. And I don't know, is Chad still going right now? I had to pop out a while ago to set up for this. So Ken, you let me know if Chad is still going with his live, his mandatory fun. People, go check it out. It's genuinely a really good conversation. He is the most interactive dude on this entire platform that interacts with his chat. And he's good at, all right, nope, he's finished. All right. Well, check out Mandatory Fun tomorrow at 2 p.m. East. I think it's my time, Eastern time, for more Mandatory Fun all week long. And if you're down, check out the membership, because the videos are fucking totally worth it. Wolverines! Hell yeah. Sorry, Chad. I had to rip you off there, brother. But yeah, I'm super stoked to be able to get my Destro Krang figure here. It says it'll be here by the 16th. Is that Saturday? I'm not sure. But I'm super excited. On that note, though, I do have a handful of the new TMNT G.I. Joe figures here right now. Now, before we jump into looking at toys and all that good jazz, I want to say a couple of things. I do plan on... Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Let me throw that up there. That's a very... Yes, I don't know shit about G.I. Joe other than what I experienced as a kid, but that's really great stuff right there. Not only is this going to be Turtle Tuesday, I want to show off, because I haven't done a video in a week or so, a couple of videos that I should say, but I want to show off the things that I picked up at my local toy show this last Sunday. So I am going to go through all of that. And I do the thing I was specifically going to say about my ordering of these G.I. Joe Ninja Turtle figures. Now, I've ordered things from BBTS before. That's where I ordered these bad boys from, pun intended. And every single time I've ordered anything, say I've ordered 3 things at once, they've all been shipped and all been delivered, 3 things all at once. So I never dealt with individual shipping from BBTS like that. I pre-ordered, and maybe this is the pre-order part. I've never done this either. But months ago, I pre-ordered all 9 action figures of the TMNT G.I. Joes. Didn't pre-order the vehicles, but I pre-ordered all the characters because I'm a little piggy. Now, since then, they have said that they're going to arrive the 3rd quarter of this year, and that's what we're in right now. So since then, I have gotten 2 different sets of packages. I received one yesterday, I think it was, where I got Michelangelo, Rocksteady, and Bebop all in one box. Then today I got Slash, and then I'm getting the notification that on Saturday or Sunday I'll be getting my Krang. And then I got a notification that they just showed up to the warehouse, my Raphael and Donatello. So they'll be here sometime, hopefully next week, once they get processed that way. What the fuck? Is that what Pile of Loot is? Where, like, if I select it, for any of you guys that have done BBTS, if I selected the pile of loot, would it have held all my Ninja Turtle figures until all of them were there and then shipped all of them at once? Because I was fucking dumb to this, and I'm paying, literally, depending on how these figures are getting shipped to me, I'm paying that fucking individual shipping now. Ah! We've all been screwed over before with this shit, but that's a good idea, Ken. The vehicles, hey, turtles are my number. I don't have a drink. I'm gonna have to leave in a minute. Turtles are my number one figure, line to buy. So I usually jump at it and don't wait. So for me, I totally get waiting on the sales for this shit. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes, pile of loot will save on the shipping. See, I didn't think that. Thank you, Ken. Next time, hey, President Ace, he got duped over here. But you know what? I'm getting my figures. Learning experience. I got the money. It's okay. No one's going to fucking die over it. But I appreciate you informing me of that. So, but like I said, I've got those turtles, one turtle and a couple of figures for those that I want to show off. I'm not unboxing any of them today. I do have the Universal Monsters Ninja Turtle figure I will be unboxing. I am going to be showing off some of the stuff that I picked up at my local toy show this last weekend. And whatever goes on in the conversations here. I do have to run and get a drink. My throat is going to get super dry. I have an awesome backdrop for when I leave. I'm going to use it right now because I think it's cool. All right, here we go. All right, I'll be right back, folks. All right. How's that back or that image though? Is that pretty all right? It's pretty sweet. I actually took that picture from I was watching the Ninja Turtle movie, and that was in the end credits scene or end credits or something like that. Or I don't even know when it was, but I took a picture of it and I said that right there is the picture I am using 1000% when I gotta go off screen. So I thought it was pretty sweet. I liked it. Hey, and by the way, I know there's a lot of guys that check out my channel, which is totally rad. But if there's any hot little honeys out there like that are like, hey, that guy's cool, I want to kiss his face, hit me up. I got a very kissable face. I have a very appealing attire. Look at this. It's a Venom Hawaiian shirt with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shirt underneath it. What more could you ladies want? I can cook pasta without burning the noodles. I just got back from flipping my chicken. Joe, am I allowed to read the rest of that on stream or am I going to get banned? I just got back from flipping my chicken and getting myself a drink as well. Hey, we'll leave the innuendos right to you. Quick hack the stream. Quick, hack the stream. Put up Battletoads. Dudes, you guys have seen those Battletoad action figures. Oh my god, they're so cool, but they're fucking retarded expensive. Like everything. What is up, Pop the Trunks? I can't tell if I want this straight or not. I don't know. But Joe Prime, I'm throwing the link out there for you, brother. If you're still here, please. Branded welcome for guests. What does that mean? I've never seen that before. Joe, if you're still here, I'm going to click on this branded welcome for guests. I don't know what it does, but let's try something out today. Let's see what happens. By the way, gentlemen, I hope you're all having a really good day today. I mean, you're obligated, or as my friend Chad would say, it's mandatory. It's mandatory that you're having a good day. I don't want any. I'm enough of a sour puss. I don't need none of your sour pussies. Wait a minute. No, I didn't mean to say sour pussies. Oh, these. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We got to hold it. Hold on, baby. He didn't mean to say sour pussies, folks. He meant to say your sour pusses. Yay! Now I know what you're all thinking. Ace, that is not a sparkling lemonade or sparkling ice lemonade. No. I know. It is a Hawaiian punch. It's a red little Hawaiian punch. I got punched by Hawaiian. My lemonades, folks. I didn't put them in the fridge, so they're room temperature. Ah! You can't drink a drink at room temperature. It's just not right. It makes you go crazy. What is up, David Jones? This is like a Wolverine style. What's happening? I don't know. I'm an idiot. But Joe, when you jump on here, when you're done choking your chicken, what were you doing to your chicken? I don't want to know what you're doing to your chicken, bud. Don't tell me that you glazed your chicken, that you're marinating your chicken. Don't tell me nothing about your chicken. Oh my fucking God. This guy's already coming in here, ladies and gentlemen. Here at Ace's Place, we always give an introduction. Whether it's fun, weird, or a mixture right in between, we try to hit it where it matters the most. And this guy matters the most. In between, when he's done flipping and jerking and doing stuff to his chicken, here is my friend, Joe. Where the hell did it go? There he is. Joe Flippin' Chicken, 1986.
No, it's actual real chicken. I'm cooking on the grill. I'm a chicken flipper. I'm flipping my chicken.
All right, man. All right. Hold on. Are these buzzwords? Are we gonna get? I'm not monetized, so is this gonna keep me from getting monetized?
Are you gonna pull me right back from my 1,000 subs? I ain't gonna get nothing.
Oh my Lord!
Oh wait, let me stream real quick if that's all right with you.
Hey, that is all right with me. Now, I clicked on a thing that said there's a branded something for my guests, but I don't see anything different on your screen. Is there something? Does your screen look different on your end or no?
No, it looks about the same.
Yeah, because when I clicked on like the share link, it shows at the bottom the little option, guests can share this on their streams. And then there was another one at the bottom that said branded signature for guests or something like that. I don't know what the hell it said, to be honest with you. But, all right.
There we go. Apply.
Got to go do blood cell and blood palatalo. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't read out loud. Transplant it. Oh my God, transplant at UNC. And they just told me I need to go this Thursday. David Jones, constantly thinking of you for sure. But I've said this a while, almost a year ago now at this point, for me specifically. There are literally, David Jones is one of them. There are literally people that I've never verbalized words to like I have with you, Joe, that have been rocking with me since almost the beginning. And David Jones is one of them. Like 100%. Like I know he he goes over to Kaz's and stuff like that, and that's where he's come from. To my channel is from there and stuff. But man, big props and respect to you, David Jones, because I know, just like a lot of us, we never have a day off from the bullshit. Like, especially me. Like, it's so hard for me when someone asks how your day going, for me not to just naturally tell them the bullshit I'm dealing with, because that's my everyday. And for people that don't have an everyday like us, I appreciate you very much, literally, for being here. I can't say consistently, but consistently more than other people. And that's big ups to you, brother. I really mean that. So all the shit that you got going on and that you're going to continue to have going on, I truly, I've said my name before. My real name is, I'm going to say it on the stream, is John. I, as that person, am thinking of you and wishing the best for you, my friend. So thank you very much for always being an original member of the Aces Army. Legitimately. So just giving my shout out to the dude that deserves it. All the rest of you, though, none of you suckers out there get a shout out. Nobody else gets a shout out today. I'm putting it on lock. Boop. Boop. I'm bringing a whole new energy with me, Joe. A whole new energy.
I'm trying to. It's kind of it's a little aggravated. I like it. It's a little aggravated, a little bristly, but it's coming. It's coming through. You're at the. I'm going to say this. You're at the say it with my chest point. You're saying it all with your chest. Say it with your chest. You're letting there.
Exactly. You get it? And especially you know where I'm coming from, where my energy's been this depleted fucking hot air balloon to where it's now. Yep. Life needs to be rejuvenated back into these veins like the Ultimate Warrior into the 90s. Hogan, what are you going to do, brother? Like, I'm there right now, right here anyways. And this is what I have to reflect on, is the moment I'm in, not the moments I'm going to be in. So, we can breathe. We can let our hair down.
There you go.
We can have a good time and not worry about whatever the fuck is going to happen after this. Because today is today, my friend. And today is Turtle Tuesday.
Dude.
Now.
Hey, I tell you, you know what you missed last week? It was kind of funny. I found a cool Gambit costume. I was thinking about you.
Did you go to the Halloween store or something?
No. It was on AliExpress. So I'm already pre-shopping Halloween, man. I'm there. But I made a joke about myself because I'm a bit chunkier, and I'm like, I'm going to get that, but I'm going to call myself Giblet. Instead of Gambit, I could be Giblet. That would be
Giblet. I thought you were going to say gumbo or jumbo, or what is it? Gumbo? Is that what they eat? Down like the Cajuns.
My dad said I'm just good at the gumbo. That's right.
The gumbo. You'd have to commit though to the act. Oh my God, Joe! Listen, beautiful. All right. So I don't think we were engaging last year around Halloween time. I think we met up somewhat beginning of this year, right? Somewhere around then?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the last 2 years, I do all month long, and I'm going to do it this year as well. All month long, I do a video of all the horror movies that I've watched every single day from October 1st all the way to the 31st. And it's tradition. I have been doing it way before I even did YouTube. It was like right now, when it gets summer vacation time for my daughter, we cut off, I try to, watching horror movies until October, because we're building up that anticipation of it's spooky season. So I am absolutely doing a Halloween spooktacular special here at Ace's Place. And of course, you're going to be there, of course. But I'm hoping by then we get you to 1,000 subscribers so we get that face reveal, folks.
That's right. Right at Halloween so I can put my helmet on.
Yes, brother. Or even that. Even if that's what your costume is and you're wearing your helmet. I want you to be in costume for a video with me if you wouldn't mind doing that.
I have so many fun costumes. I have a full Star-Lord costume that I absolutely love. One Halloween, I was Star-Lord, and when Zoe was a baby, I dressed her up as Baby Groot.
I love it. I love it. I have way too many costumes, and I know what to do with all of them. I wear all of them all the time. I literally was just dressed up the other day with my daughter playing. I have it's about this big. It's a piggy bank of Thanos' gauntlet with the Infinity Stones in it, but it's very cartoony. It's like super cartoony, but it's a big plastic piggy bank. So that my daughter uses that for all of her change and stuff. So we were playing a game where I was this evil king and I was completely dressed up. I'm wearing a Burger King crown. I've got jewelry on, like her plastic jewelry. I'm wearing my robe and just looking like a complete butthole. And I'm hiding this giant gauntlet throughout the basement in her room, and she has to find it. But because I'm the king, I don't get my hands dirty. I created another character, this evil monster, and I'm building up this monster, and I'm dressed up. And my daughter, she goes, "What is this monster's name?" And I have these fake teeth in, and I'm like, "My name is Roger." And she just starts laughing her ass off. And it's like, so man, we are going to have a lot of fun. We are going to have a lot of fun Halloween season, dressing up, being goofballs, and woo!
Absolutely, absolutely. The other ones I had, last year I was Deadpool, so I've got a really cool full Deadpool costume. And I have an Optimus Prime costume that when I put it on, I've been called Optimal Optimus. So it's toit. But it's cool. It's an Optimus the Last Night costume. And that's why I got this helmet over here was for that. It's kind of fun. So yeah, I'm ready, man. I am down. I am ready. I love Halloween. And the quicker it gets here, the happier I'll be.
Same. I mean, I'm not trying to rush Halloween because you ever watch the show King of Queens?
All the time.
It's the best sitcom. It's underrated. People don't talk about it enough, but it's one of the best. Mm-hmm. I can't remember if it's a cold open or a closer for the show, but it's it's not part of the main episode, but it's like one of the beginnings before the credits start. And you've got Doug and Carrie sitting there eating little cups of pudding.
Mm-hmm.
And Carrie hasn't even touched hers yet. And he's just digging through his, like. And then he gets to the last bite, and you just see, like, oh, he's super sad. And he's just kind of, like, slowly on. And then she looks at him, he looks at her, and she's like, "Do you want mine?" And he does the same thing. He just scarfs it down and then gets to the bottom. Is like, oh. So I enjoy my Halloween, but I want to savor it. I want to savor it. Because it's my favorite time of the year. My daughter was born October 22nd, and we were so close to Halloween. I was standing in the hospital room. The ex-girlfriend got her legs up in the stirrups. We're yelling, "Hike, hike, hike." The baby's about to shoot out. I'm like, no, we can hold off till Halloween. So I got my foot pushing it back in. I'm holding the top of her hair, just kind of, back and forth. But the power of that baby said, "Dad, I'm coming home today." Damn it. We almost had an October baby. Sorry for all you people out there with that visual, but that's what you're going to get. That's envision what I just showed you, and it's comical. It didn't happen like that, but it's silly. It's silly.
See, that's where I got lucky. Zoe, she is a Groundhog Day baby.
Oh.
February 2nd.
Not bad. The October stuff. It's the best time of the year. Simply.
Oh, it absolutely is. Absolutely is. And believe it or not, I mean, I may play curmudgeon, but I love Christmas as well. I can't wait to put up lights and do all that fun stuff. Oh, come on, you know. And a tree in the toilet, and a tree in the closet, and a tree in the kitchen.
I used to. All right. There's a new movie with Johnny Depp coming out, a new Scrooge movie. I think it's just called Ebenezer. Mm-hmm. I want to see it because I am very much a 50-50 Ebenezer Scrooge and like Little Tiny Tim or whatever the hell that kid's name was. Like, I love Christmas for the sake of my daughter and what it distills inside of me still. Like, I've lost that charm a long time ago for myself. But for what my daughter, she's going to be 10. You know, our kids are very close in age, Joe. So she still believes in that Christmas spirit. And because of that, I do. Like, I get excited because she's excited. But for me, I'm done with it. I'm literally done with it. What is up? Now, for anybody that doesn't know, we got DB Morgan, Devin. I call him my Ronin brother. Now, if nobody knows what that is, or you see Ronin and you're like, who the hell is Ronin? DB Morgan is known as Ronin, at least to me. That is, I'm going to equate it to his favorite Ninja Turtle story right now anyways, because he's been showing off a lot of the amazing Ronin, or last Ronin figures, I should say. So I call him Ronin because I don't know anybody else with that name, and I just think he'll now stand out amongst everybody else. So, and also, check out his channel. I'm trying to remember the scheduling of it. Is it every Monday? You guys go live for your Real Talk, where him and his friend talk about movies and stuff like that. They just did like the greatest villains and stuff like that yesterday. So definitely check them out. Because why not? Yeah, no? Oh. I got a long hair on me. All right. I forgot what we were talking about. I'm rolling and going crazy here. What were we just talking about, Joe? Uh-oh. Did I lose my... Oh, there you go.
What's that? Sorry about that. Hey, I'm taking you with me. Just so I can prove to you.
Oh, he's flipping his chicken live on the stream.
I'm flipping my chicken, people. I got to flip my chicken.
Oh, my God. Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, you can go over to the Casual Toy Collectors YouTube channel and possibly see ladies shaking their booties. But if you come over to Ace's Places channel, you're going to watch some fellas flipping their chicken. You can't.
Some chicken?
You can't write it, man. Like, there's no better entertainment than live shenanigans
chicken
on
flipping.
YouTube. Chicken flipping. It's all around chicken flipping. I know. Oh, Christmas. That's what we were talking about. Christmas.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go pull off the grill.
There you go. Oh, the man is confident in flipping his chicken, but he doesn't want to pull his chicken. Interesting. I'll have to skip Thursday for work travel. Ah, well, hey, safe travels, Ronin. And by the way, I forget. You said you ordered your G.I. Joe turtles from Planet Earth. Planet Earth. Yeah, of course you ordered them Planet Earth. Entertainment Earth, correct? I do believe you said so. I don't know if they've been getting to you or not, but mine I ordered from, I'll be showing these off here in a minute. Finally started to come in from Big Bad Toy Store. So I got, excuse me, we got Ripper for Bebop, Slash is Storm Shadow, my chin's itching, Buzzer for Rocksteady, and then Shipwreck as Mikey, which is pretty sweet, pretty sweet. I'm excited to have them. I should have Raphael and Donatello possibly next week, and then by Saturday the Destro should be here, and then whenever the rest of them get, delivered. And then I found this guy. Look at that face. You know what?
All right, sorry about that. My chicken has been flipped. Holy smokes! Hey,
How is that? You want to wake up to that face every morning?
either that or this one.
Oh, look at that. The monster's going. So, absolutely, I'm going to show these off here in a minute. But before I show my stuff off, I want to give a shout out to Hinderer Collector. He did an absolutely amazing interview with It's Chad last Saturday. Very good interview with him. Chad, if you're watching this, or if you do watch this at some point, I appreciate what you said to me. And then, but I just mailed out Hinderer his care package. Finally, he's going to get his G.I. Joe care package. And let me tell you, this Hinderer guy, he's doing a lot of wheeling and dealing with a lot of folks here on the YouTube. That guy is getting a shit ton of stuff. Let me tell you what, Bob. And I want to say this. Reno, you're not watching it, but I know you might, maybe. We had somewhat of a deal on that Batman. I had a dirt bike for you, but you never got a hold of me when I got a hold of you. So I lost out on that Batman, but Hinderer got it. So good for you, Hinderer. Good for you to have a Batman. I don't want a Batman. You know what I have from Batman? I'll show you. Why do I need a Batman when I have a man dressed as a pig from Batman? Huh?
That is one of the coolest figures I have never seen. I've never seen that out in the wild.
I can't believe I saw it out in the wild on sale.
I know, man.
I have yet to open it. This is one I want to do a video on, but I have yet to do it. But I got a whole shit ton of stuff I want to do videos on still, and it's all sitting right here in front of me, like this. I got this on clearance, $25. This. 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 I got some, this. I got tons of shit, Joe. Tons of it.
There you go. There you go. Hey, man, I would like to say, too, that was a fun little interview that Hinder did, and good on you for connecting those dots, man. That was pretty cool. I'm glad that you put those two together so they could have a night. And the interview was cool. I'm looking forward to seeing him interview other people. And you see that I got the Wolfman here. Went to Target today. This guy is still, what, $29? He's still on the shelves at Target for $30. Where does little tag go?
I was gonna
$17.99.
There you go, man. This, even for $30. Okay, when I bought this guy, it rang up to $39. Luckily,
wow.
I had the $10 Target bonus or whatever it is, rewards. So it dropped it down to the $29. So I saved $10. But even then, it's like, damn. Look at that.
Hey, this guy's cool.
Yeah. We are going to get into this conversation in just a second. But oh my God, I'm getting excited. But I want to show, shout out to, like I said, Hinderer. I can't wait for you to get your stuff, brother, and to see what little special items I snuck in there. And I'll say it right here on stream. A couple of months ago, I started doing like a 2-month giveaway. People that I reached out to that did not reach out to me. It's been about 2 months now. I have given away your shit, so to speak, to other people because I'd rather it go to somebody than to just sit there and be not going to anybody. So, Hinderer, somebody that won a giveaway, you, sir, you got the rewards of what that giveaway was inside your package. So I cannot wait for you to see that. He's gonna pee his pants, and I just know it. So, my favorite Joe and Turtle combined, my Archie Leatherhead. Oh, lucky you! I have not seen that one yet. Not seen that yet. So now that we're done talking about Hinderer, let's forget about that guy. Let's talk about. Am I pointing at you, Joe?
Yes, you are.
All right. Let's talk about this guy for a second here. So, Joe and I have been doing some trades back and forth. We're kind of in the middle of it still, to be honest with you, because this conversation is going to segue right into that right there with what you got in front of you. I tried to make it line up so our conversations flowed nicely. So we have been doing a trade and stuff like that. Joe, right there on his screen, you can see that werewolf Raphael was an awesome individual and picked that up for me today. And I am going to be adding a little bit of bonus to his package for doing that for me. And I cannot wait. That looks so, I thought they only had the black and white ones. I did not know that the colored ones were in there yet. So that's really awesome.
No, had I found the black and white ones, he would have come home with me. I'm collecting that, but these look so good in color.
Yes, they do. They really do. So in the midst of this trade, Joe actually won a giveaway. So on top of him getting stuff from me, he's getting more stuff from me. Now I've already, with the giveaway, I was already predetermined that there was going to be a loot crate. There's just going to be some random stuff in there with something epic and some Ace's Place custom one-of-a-kind merchandise. Now, people have been given, winter beanies. I've been giving, cards away and stuff like that for people. Medallions. If you've ever won one of my contests or a giveaway, you might have a gold medal. You don't know. You could win anything. But Joe Prime will be the only person besides myself, because I bought these for myself as well, that will have these. And I think he'll like it, and I hope he likes them. And they come in this cool plastic case. Now, these are not high quality laminated like a regular deck of cards, so they can bend kind of easily. Ooh, they're out of order. But I think for the novelty of what they are, these are absolutely awesome. So just a regular set of cards, but they rock that Ace's Place or Ace's Army on there. So, Joe, I don't know if you're a card guy or anything like that, but I am. I love playing cards. So when I saw these, I wanted my own personal deck of cards, because I'm constantly playing cards around, just literally with my kid. We will just play freaking cards. And I just thought these would be a really cool thing. If Joe's ever just out on the job and he's got to wait for something, or if he's watching a video, or if he's sitting in the garage, just smoking one, he might want to just, mess around and play some solitaire if that's what his thing is. I don't know. But
there you go.
Some cards for the Joe Prime. And then the other item that's custom made is, yours is all folded. This is mine. I thought it was going to be a legitimate throw pillow, but it is not. It is just the pillowcase, which I must say is very good quality. And I have a pillow in mine, and it has a really nice zipper on it. It's easy to put a pillow in, not an issue. But this is going to be your new pillow. Hell yeah, man. You're going to have an Ace's Army pillow. How cool is that?
All right, that's pretty phenomenal.
All right. Now, let me show you one more thing. Now, this is not for you, but this is... This, my friends, is the magic of Temu. That is my daughter. Cool. That is my daughter as a pillow, as a baby shark. So she will forever and always be my baby shark doo-doo.
That is so cute.
Isn't this awesome, dude? I don't even give a shit. I cuddle with this thing so much.
That is sweet. And I tell you what,
yeah,
me and the daughter, we will sit down and play Go Fish is her thing. We'll play Go Fish all day long. She loves the Uno. We'll sit and play Uno for days and days. But yeah, any excuse she can have to make me sit down and, hey, come here to the place. Can we play Go Fish or play War or do something? And you know what the funny thing is? I am as old as I am, and I've never learned how to play solitaire. The game just always seems so pointless to me. I
It is.
can't. My brain won't wrap around, and I see people putting the cards out and going, oh, blah 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 blah. And as soon as they start going, you move the king, my brain goes blah 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 blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't care. This is a game I will never ever play.
I played it. I started to play it when I was a kid, back on like in the 90s when the Mac computers had like 2 programmed games in it, and it was Minesweeper and Solitaire. And Minesweeper was awesome. Anybody that's ever played Minesweeper, what a stupid point and click game, but man, it really made you think and stuff. But it was super fun and addictive to play. And then Solitaire was just a means of like necessity, not a necessity, but like it was just there. So we just literally were like, me and my brother were like, well, no one's here to teach us how to play it. Like, let's just play this. And so literally we just grew to play. It's not something I go back to and want to ever, like, it's one of those games when I realize that I'm playing it, I tell myself I could be doing anything else. What am I doing? Like, I could be doing anything else and I'd still be just as fucking bored and stuff like that. So it is what it is. What is up, cousin William? Cousin William! But I also, speaking of games, and this is my oopsie, okay? I should have read the fine print on Temu. You got me, Temu.
Oh, no. Did you think you were getting a full-size couch?
I thought I was getting a full-size game board. Because I still want to do this, and I'm going to still try to do it. I want to make a Monopoly board of my own game and call it Ace's Place. And my daughter, when she does her videos for her toys, she calls her videos the Kids Corner. So I want that to be one of the corners on my placemat. I want a section of there to be a Joe Prime 1986. I want there to be a casual toy collector section, and so on and so forth. I want to make a YouTube, my friends, a YouTube board game. And so I bought this. But as you can see, it's a fucking diaper. I thought it was going to be a game board, and I thought I was on the money with this thing.
Hey, it could be a cool game board bandana.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And you know what? And then I'll just call myself the player, right?
There you Oh. Anybody want to move?
Right. Hey, you guys want to come touch my pawn? All right, now I might be treading into some weird territory there. But hey, I'm saying it with my chest.
There you go.
But my intentions are still there.
Is there anything printed on it, or is it just blank?
It's blank.
Oh.
But I ordered, I don't know where I put them. I ordered Ace's Place stickers that I custom made to like put on it to just kind of get a rough idea. And then I was just going to make, all of our own little logos and stuff. I was going to make, just like I did with business cards, like chance cards or whatever kind of cards that would sit on the board. And I'm doing the whole thing, baby. So that's, and I ordered 2 of these because I thought they were going to be what I thought they were. And I was like, well, I'm going to mess up one of them for sure. So I might as well get a rough draft copy one. No,
just for fun, you could like glue that to a piece of poster board and start. You could make a mock-up. You could put what you want in the little spots. Yeah.
Absolutely. That is 100%. Like, these were some of the stickers I had made up that I was going to put on it. But
that's cool.
Alas. And then my little golden turtles. My little golden turtles. Oh, shit. Sorry, Hinderer. I ordered these golden turtles because I wanted to put them in packages when I mailed them out to you guys so you guys could have a lucky little golden turtle. Next time, Hinderer. But Joe, your package is still downstairs, buddy. You're going to get a couple little gold turtles.
See, patience has its rewards right there. That's what that is.
Hey, there we go. Let's do this. I said I wasn't going to do another shout out, but I'm a contradictive person. Cousin William's wife's birthday is today. Whoever's watching this or anything of that sort, can we please, if you guys like me or anything about me, can we just get a happy birthday in there to Cousin William's wifey poo?
Happy birthday, Cheyenne. That is her name. Happy birthday.
There you go. And you know what? Public domain, we can sing happy birthday, but we're not going to. Sorry. We're not doing requests.
This isn't an Applebee's.
Right. Because if it was,
we don't sing your birthday.
If it was an Applebee's, you'd hear that sizzling quesadilla working its way over to my lap right now, and it's not. It is not. So, before, we're going an hour, and we haven't even gotten into the nitty-gritty of the Turtley Tuesday.
That's true.
But because Joe Prime and I were doing that trade and stuff like that, he's getting those cool items on top of all of his other cool items on top of something else. A pretty sweet premium figure, not something that's, well, I don't know. What the fuck is premium? I don't know why I say it like that. What's a premium figure even mean?
I mean, it doesn't, even like those GoBots that you got to me, those are in such good condition. I consider that premium. A G1 in decent shape. If you want to say monetary, premium would be like a masterpiece or something like that.
Okay. We are going to retract every time I said premium because we sure as shit ain't going that masterclass stuff. No, sir. So premium to me would be something of the sorts like this.
Yeah.
Now, I do have something. I contemplated whether or not I want to, because I'm going to have two of them. I automatically am already going to have two of them. So I have to wait and see if that's the thing I want to consider the premium gift. Because if it is, it has nothing to do with Transformers.
Okay.
So that's where my gamble would be. But everything else has been Transformer-esque.
I'm good with that, man. You've made me branch out. You've made me actually start looking at other stuff. So yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm down with other stuff. I'm okay with it now.
Hells yeah. Now that I'm done rambling, I'm going to see if I can put you on blast real quick, Joe, so we can see your screen in full. There we go, baby. There we go.
Yeah.
So, the real quick thing again, I picked up my Creature from the Black Lagoon Leonardo TMNT monster figure yesterday. Without thinking Joe had seen this, I had sent a picture of it to him just because I thought, hey, check out my new turtle toy. And he says, hey, sucker, I just saw the Wolfman and it had your name all over it, but I spit on it and left it on the shelf. Ha ha! And I was like, wow, that's a crazy way to talk to your friend, but okay, I accept it.
I did too, man. I sold you out for a set of car seat covers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That part of the story is somewhat true. I can attest to that part. So, just as the universe aligned and the stars were in our eyes, Joe said, hey, legit, I just saw the Wolfman at Ross yesterday or whenever it was, or earlier today or something like that. But I had to get the seat covers instead, so I had to leave him. But I asked him, I was like, oh man, if you could go back at some point, when he's still there, could you snag him for me? That would be terrific. And of course, he buys that because he's a loving guy, but he got some other amazing looking things too, which I hope he kind of.
Oh my God, dude. Okay, now this is what I was telling you. And the cool thing is, the G2 Gremlin. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
This guy is tough. I have the normal one, and I have another one, and I have another one. How do they get me to buy mold after mold after mold? They change the color, and I'll buy it.
They
I don't
changed the
care.
colors. Yep. Oh man, he looks epic.
Oh, this guy is going to be fun. The cool thing is, I have a mold of these in almost every version, so I can't decide whether I'm going to keep him in. I think I'm going to keep these in robot mode because that's pretty cool.
It is cool, man.
Yeah, I found him. This guy is $60. I got him for $29.99.
Very, very nice.
What's even better, now they did a whole series of these. There's two that I don't have. I just looked them up on Amazon, and those two are running $113. But yeah, I know. I did find these two, Swoop and Sludge.
Sludge.
For $55, $54.99.
Damn, I wish there was a Ross near me, man.
Oh, these things are incredible. I've been wanting to look at this because these things are such. There's no see-through on this one, so I'm going to open. I'm going to slide this one open.
Yeah, you don't have the bubble or nothing.
Yeah. Nabba-da-doo. Oh,
yeah, Ronan, it is a great line. I love the Universal Monster Turtle figures. Damn, look at that green. That's super great looking.
Good Lord. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, run to Ross right now. I don't care if your car, you just don't even get in the car. Just run. Just run.
Just run. The money you save in gas by running, you'll be able to spend more at Ross.
Exactly. And you know what the cool thing is? There's a security guard there. He's cool as heck. Every time I walk out, that's one of the Ross things. They have to look at your receipt and swipe it with their little highlighter. Yeah. But as I'm walking out, he sees what all I'm getting. He's like, hey, man, you better be ready to see a lot more of those turtles and Transformers in here. And I'm like, oh, really? So, boom.
Don't say that to me, Joe. I'm going to be in existential crisis mode now.
Well, the good thing is, I mean, I'm keeping you in mind whenever I go to Ross. So,
well, shoot, man, all right. Well, so these Universal Monster movie ones, I have now. I would have to do a deep dive on why they chose specific characters to do, because as far as I know, there are only two characters that they used two different times. So that Raphael is the Wolfman. They also did Raphael as Frankenstein. Leonardo, that I just got as the creature from the Black Lagoon, I have the Leonardo Hunchback one. Then they have the Michelangelo as the Mummy. You've got Donatello as the Invisible Man, Casey Jones as Phantom of the Opera, Master Splinter as Van Helsing, April O'Neil as the Bride of Frankenstein, and then Shredder as Dracula. And there's 3 different variations of the Shredder.
Oh, wow.
Which I have 2 of them. I have 2. I almost got the 3rd. I saw it one time, but didn't get him. Oh, you're right, Ronan. He's right. That's why. Okay, he's beautiful. So,
do them combine like a 2-headed figure?
Yes. Last year at the 2025 San Diego Comic-Con, NECA revealed, when they revealed the Shredder, they revealed, it's like a 2-headed Cyclops. And it was Donatello and Michelangelo, like one half was one and one half was the other. And they looked fucking awesome.
That is great.
And then they had Krang, but he was, I can't remember exactly the sci-fi alien that he was, but he was that traditional like 1930s, 40s, 50s, like alien robot science fiction looking character with like a brain in his belly. Krang was, there you go, Metal Muna. I can't ever remember that type of character's name. So, but NECA, unfortunately, they're not going to put those figures out, which sucks butt cheeks because I totally wanted them. They look freaking amazing. And yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, maybe it's something different that I've seen, because I've seen the 2-pack, but it's the little brain and kind of a smaller little robot looking deal.
For the monster turtles?
No, I guess it wasn't. It was just the NECA Turtles, the 2-packs that they had there at Ross.
They have more of that stuff at Ross?
Oh God, yeah, they've got all the shredders, just the normal shredders, the NECA shredders. I'll next time I go, I'll get a video. Just send you everything that I find.
You're telling me they've got a 2-pack with Krang in it?
I think that's him. It's a brain inside a robot body, but it's like a little smaller one. So it kind of looks. What were those chompers?
Did it look like this?
No, the little body was black. I'll have to look for that next time.
Ah! I don't know, and now I'm all excited on the inside.
I hate knows what I'm trying to remember. Just throw it down in the chat, please.
Why do toys have to exist? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know what? I think the closest Ross to me is like 2 hours away. I will go this weekend to see what the I can find there.
Well, do you have a TJ Maxx or a Marshalls or hell, even Burlington Coat Factory is the same kind of crap?
I think there's a TJ Maxx right next to my job.
Get that TJ Maxx, man. They get the same stuff Ross does.
Same
stuff that Marshalls gets. Yeah, it's all the same kind of composium of crap stores that sells crap that other people can't sell.
I think there's one near me. I know there's got to be one there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right,
you'll find these there. I guarantee you.
I hope so. And then maybe I can find, because as much as I love buying shit for myself, I get so excited at the idea that maybe I could find something exciting there for someone else.
I tell you what, other two guys that comprise this set of the G2 Dinobots, if anybody sees them out there, and it's Slag and, it would be Slag and, well, I guess just Slag, because there's only 4 of them.
I was going to say, aren't there only the 4?
No, there's 5. There's the Triceratops and the Stegosaurus. Slag and one of their names flew out of my head.
Slag is the Stegosaurus one?
No. Slag.
I wasn't picturing the Stegosaurus. I was picturing the Triceratops, and that was it. But what do I know? I don't know these characters. What are these beast formers? Oh yes, the beast formers and the trans wars. Nope, we can't say that one. Never mind.
You can't be fighting it out with everybody at the same time.
God dang these Ninja Turtles. And you know, I've been trying to be such a good little boy. I've noticed, or I've seen the new Toon ones that are at my Target. Joe, you've seen them where the turtles are in disguise. And I was even like yesterday when I went in Target, I was like, nope, you don't need to buy them. They'll be sitting there. They're the newest ones. You know, no one's jumping at them. And then that's when this guy's beautiful face was sitting on the shelf.
There you go.
So I was like, well, I guess this is the one I'm getting, because I genuinely would like to get the entire series of these if I could. Like I said, I've got this one, the other Leonardo, the Michelangelo, the Raphael now, Casey Jones, and then 2 different Draculas. So very awesome.
There you go.
And they're sweet. I mean, you know what's fun story with this guy here, actually. This Casey Jones, I went at least It was 3 different times within like a month and a half to my local Best Buy. Each time they would have one Casey Jones on the shelf. Every single time I bought the Casey Jones, I bought 3 of them. Every time he was $11.94. Every time. So I literally got 3 Casey Jones within like a month and a half period for the price of just the one of them. I ended up keeping one Casey Jones for myself. I mailed one to somebody for their birthday that I won't name on this channel anymore. But hey, happy birthday to you. I remember when I mailed you that Casey Jones toy for free. And then somebody won the other Casey Jones. So they all went to a good home, I think. Donnie's the hardest one to find. Yeah, Donnie. I don't think I've ever seen the Invisible Man as Donnie. I actually saw at my local toy shop, which I should just stop in there and see if he's got any more. He had the Master Splinter as Van Helsing. Oh, I don't know. I know.
I did see that one at Ross. I saw the Donnie dressed in the cloak with the little goggle glasses.
Ah!
It was a couple of months ago. It was a couple of months ago at a Ross in Kansas. So I'll have to go check my other Ross.
Oh my God, my heart. I can't take it. Oh my God. All the heartache that I've just gone through, Joe, in the last week, and you lay this on me now. You know I'm weak.
Just saying.
I love it. I love it, man. No, it's fun. This is the genuine fun I have with toy collecting is, yes, I think we all go through that phase of like, whatever you want to call it, FOMO, the fear of missing out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not really the fear of missing out as much as it's you just want that dopamine hit and saying you've got this. Like, my day will be fine tomorrow if I don't get the Donatello, right? Like, nothing's going to change circumstantially in my life to where that was pivotal to me. So the fun is knowing, like, hey, Joe, check out this new figure I just picked up. And then you to say, hey, there's another one if you're interested. Something like, oh, yeah, dude. Like, that is the absolute antithesis of fun for collecting. Not so much running out every day and making sure you're the first one on the hunt. That's exciting. But when you have, when you're stumbling down for you specifically, Joe, when you're going down your clearance aisle and you see the G.I. Joe toy that you've been eyeballing for a long time and it's finally discounted or it's the one you didn't expect, that's the fun of it right there. And
yeah.
I love it. I love it. This is so exciting. So even you saying that there's other stuff at Ross, man, the kid in me wants to say, oh, I'll fight you right now for everything. And that's the fun of it, though, because you want to feel that excitement. That's the rush you want is, I don't know, it's fun to me. I don't know.
Absolutely, dude. It's like I said, whenever I went through the line, I felt bad. I honestly did. And I was like, I know I don't need this. I don't want it. This is gonna be a trade. And I don't need it. So I put it back and I'm like, okay, I gotta go get it. I have to go get it.
No, completely.
Especially after I told you about it and you're like, I need that. I'm like, okay, done. Let me get back up there. Which made me spend an extra $100, but that's okay.
Hey, it happens. It happens. But
so far as I'm concerned, I picked up $250 worth of Transformers today for $125.
And that's the other side of the coin too, of the fun of it is collecting. And I've said this a long time ago with other friends. Collecting should not be something. You shouldn't collect more toys than you have more money, so to speak. Your first obligation is to collect the money, so then you can buy the stuff you want to collect. If you're hitting the red, if you're tiptoeing into the red, pull back. The collection is going to be fine. Everything's going to be totally okay. So as a collector, when you go into the store, or when Ross, you're not going into Ross specifically to see what you can find on clearance. It's a clearance out store, so you're just looking to see what the fuck they got, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you stumble upon that deal, and you can say to yourself, "Wow, I could have bought it for the 260, whatever it was you just said, accumulatively over here, or I didn't expect to spend $100, but I'm saving myself $150 if I don't."
Exactly.
Right.
And now the other set is on sale at Amazon. It's on sale for $113. So I did my usual, throw it in the cart. It goes down more. Yeah. Or like I said, I'm going to head back to that Ross at some point in time here pretty quick, probably by the weekend. that dude, that security guy at the front, he's like my wizard. Come back this weekend.
Right. Exactly. Seriously. He's the guy. Yeah, he's just your wizard. Like, yeah, 100%. I don't have.
He's almost a pinhead. We have such sights to show you.
Right, right. Pain is pleasure. Spending money is pain. But having the toys is pleasure. Absolutely. And this is the thing that kicks me in my white little butt. Last year, so for the longest time, the town I used to live in, there was a Kmart. And then about a decade ago, I think we talked about this, a decade plus ago, that Kmart went out of business. And they put random little kind of department stores in there periodically, but they only last maybe like a year, 6 months, if that, right? They had a Big Lots in there for maybe the longest time of like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. The year I moved, the Big Lots ends up going out of business the summer of. And I remember saying to my mother as she was helping me move, I'm like, you watch. They're going to put one of those Ollie's or they're going to put one of those fucking Rosses in here. I just went, this was maybe 2 weeks ago. I brought my daughter up to my mom's house to go swimming. And we actually, I mentioned this on the channel before a little bit, but one of our pet rats had passed away. So we went up to my mom's. We did a little burial, service up there for her and shit like that. We went swimming. But on the way up, big yellow sign right where that Kmart used to be. Ollie's coming soon. Man, when I tell you this is where I lived and this is where that Ollie's is, I'm not even exaggerating. I would have been next door neighbors with that place. I'd have been in there every day buying everything that mattered. And damn, now it's like 45 minutes to an hour away from me. And at that point, I'd rather just drive another hour and go to Ross.
Yeah. Ollie's has a lot of good stuff, but their deal is, man, it's like they switch out inventory once every 6 freaking months. They keep pallets of the same shit in the back, evidently, because, I mean, those Eternals were in the toys. They're still in there, but they've got a lot of new Transformers that are in there, too, so it's not too bad. It would be worth the drive. There's a lot of new toys up in there now.
And myself, I have no idea, like, what the collector market is in my area or even in that Ross's area. So I don't know what's prime for the picking. I really have no idea what could be up there just waiting to be touched, to be had. And God, I need to make the venture up that way, but I know I can't do it unless I have my daughter with me. So I'd have to plan it on a weekend that I have her, because she would absolutely disown me if I went and did something like that for my first time without her. She is such a hound for going on toy hunts, into the toy shows and stuff, that it's like I've literally created a monster with this stuff. And man, let me tell you, and actually, matter of fact, I don't have a lot of stuff to go over with what I picked up at the toy show this past, or like a weekend ago or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But it was so cool that when I was standing there talking to people, I'm not even joking you, 4 or 5 different people came up to me that I've, integrated with before, but they're like, "Where's your kid? Where's your kid? Where's your better half? Where's the kid?" And what a nice feeling that is, to know that people like are kind of expecting us, or not expecting, that's not the word, but engaging with us on that level of like, they're expecting us. Like, where's your daughter? You're here. Where is she?
There you go. Yeah.
It is so freaking cool. And I don't mean to, like, I don't want this to sound like, oh, I'm in my head of a celebrity. But in our little neck of the woods, I'm the only person that's doing this in my area. So when I go and I'm videoing and I'm engaging with people and doing little talks with them and stuff, and all these big trades and shit on the floor, I do have a presence of like, this guy's coming across, like, who the heck is this guy? He seems like he's a somebody. And I only say that, I truly only say this with a little bit of an ego. When I was walking through the toy show, one of my friends, Thad, who I got a couple of things from, he goes, you see that guy sitting over there in the corner? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, that guy is waiting for you. He heard about you and he's waiting for you. And I'm like, fucking heard about me? Okay. So I go up, I'm literally walking to the guy. And as I'm walking away, I hear two people behind me and I don't know who they were. I didn't turn around and look, but I hear one person at least say to another person, yeah, that's him. That's Ace. And I was like, oh, how you doing? So I go up to the guy and I'm like, hey, you're Devin? And he goes, yeah, you're Ace. And I'm like, that's me. And he goes, I heard about you. And I was like, oh, okay. He goes, you're the Simpsons guy. And I'm like, I dabble in the Simpsons, yes. So give me a second real quick.
No.
So for $10, I had a couple of these already, but I don't mind having duplicates at all. I don't mind. I think that's it. So for $10, I got, if I can hold them all, I believe, oh my God, I believe it is the entire set of the Burger King 2000s Simpsons toys, the Treehouse of Horror toys. And I love it. We've got the Marge Simpson as the Bride of Frankenstein. Since we were talking about Universal Monsters, how appropriate. So we've got the Bride. We've got Homer as King Kong. And if you look in his hand, there is a little Marge head. And where's my camera? And little Marge feet. So he's got his little lady in there. We've got Dr. Hibbert as like a zombie or whatever. I'm not sure if this is Kang or Krotos, but it's one of them.
Ah.
Now, this one is hard to tell what it is because she's supposed to have a little display stand with her, which, here it is right here, actually. So this is Lisa, and she's supposed to be the ever-growing girl or whatever it is, the incredible growing girl. So it makes it look like she's standing at a drive-in, but it's hard to tell just by the figure alone. We've got, and here we go, we're getting into the really good ones now. These are my favorite characters. We've got Groundskeeper Willie as the creature from the Black Lagoon. Very cool. We've got Ned Flanders as the Wolfman. I think I've had like 4 of these guys at this point. I've had a bunch of him. Now we got the last 3, the best 3. Otto Man as a zombie. This just looks, I love this one. Just super much. And then, as the Invisible Man, Professor Frink.
That is awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Clavin.
Yes! And what's really cool is, when I bought off of eBay an assortment of Simpson figures like months and months ago, this actually came in the set. So now, that is actually his display.
That out.
Isn't that cool?
That is so. You didn't have that display before. You got those 2 pieces separate. That is awesome.
Right. I had the display before that I bought months ago, not deliberately buying this. It just happened to be in the random bag of Simpson figures I got. And then perchance just ended up getting this guy, at the same, or not the same time, but last weekend to go with it. So yeah, it's
That's
awesome.
the best. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the absolute best one. Dun 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 dun. Bart Simpson in his Godzilla costume. Woo! I love it. I love it.
That
This
is cool.
so
Now, does he have a
cool.
little display that he comes with too, or is he just a figure?
They all have displays, but I don't have the displays for all of them, unfortunately.
Oh, see,
Like-
now we've got something new to put on the hunt for. Yeah.
Oh, exactly. Like I have the only ones I have the displays for are the Lisa one,
Mhm.
the Professor Frink one. I already had Marge, so this one is my own personal one that I had. And then I've got, this is the Krang one. He doesn't sit on the stand itself. This just sits next to him, so I have his stand.
There you go.
And then who is this one? Oh, this is Groundskeeper Willie, because there he is as the creature. But I don't have the base plate for it for him to stand on. So, definitely I will be on the hunt for Burger King, Simpson, like little stands and what have you.
I tell you what, and I hit those thrift stores every now and again, and they have just the bags of crap. And I found 2 or 3 cool McDonald's toys in there, little bits and pieces of Transformers that I need,
Yes. Dude, those kind of things are the absolute freaking best. Like when I was at the toy show, I'm not even kidding you. There was one bin. I have some stuff here I'll show off, but it's the guy that I got your GoBots from, actually. He had just big, not like thick bins, but like, I don't know, they were deep enough, but they were long and wide. And he just had them like troughs going across the tables. And they were organized, but like completely disheveled. So he had like Transformer bins. Dude, I literally was digging through those, looking for like what I would think you would be into. But then I'm like, I don't know if this is a part to somebody. I don't know who this is. And then I just asked him, I'm like, what do you got for GoBots? Because anything you have will be something I don't know if he has it or not. So I'll get that. But yeah, just digging through the accessory bins is my bread and butter. What is up, Rob? I hope you're doing really well today. I don't know why I said your name weird, but I hope you're doing really well today. And what is happening, Doe? It's been a minute. Hope you're doing really well today too, brother. But it's just McDonald's stuff. I don't know what these were. I've never seen these McDonald's toys in my life. And no, these are not the transforming ones. These are hollowed out rubber dinosaurs. I love them. I love them. Oh, almost dropped them.
We were talking about me and my sister were talking about the Happy Meals. The ones back in my day I remember getting a Happy Meal that was the Dukes of Hazzard car. That was the Roscoe truck. And these were like clamshells. And that they would have clamshells of like flying saucers and all kinds of different rockets and stuff. And that's what the Happy Meals used to come in.
No shit, that's cool.
Oh my God. Yeah, whenever they have the specials like the Dukes of Hazzard, or they have the alien ones, for some reason I loved those because they came in a huge round clamshelled green spaceship that looked like a 1950s spaceship. I can't remember what the toy was at the time.
Huh.
But oh yeah.
I've never heard of. I don't think that doesn't ring a bell at all to me.
That was like probably early 80s.
Huh. Well, TK D-Bar is my residential McDonald's guy, And I sent him a picture of these, and he didn't even know what the hell they were. So I was like, I think I stumbled upon something pretty cool. But McDonald's stuff, I'm not showing all of this stuff off, but I got all of this stuff for my daughter. It's McDonald's stuff. Literally, there is just a smorgasbord of stuff in there. There we go. There are a bunch of those McDonald's Furbies from back in the day. Just a bunch of random stuff. But shout out, I don't know her name, to the lady that gave my daughter all of these free items. Absolutely awesome stuff. And then the only other things are these little Transformers. We all remember these.
Oh, yeah.
My daughter loves these things. She's probably got about 10 different ones from the 80s and the 90s of these things. And the fact that not only did I find 2 of them at the toy show, but I found 2 of them that are McNuggets. Or there we go. That are McNuggets. And this one is from This one's from 1987, and this one's from 1990. So 3 years difference. Now, okay, we'll see what changes in 3 years. Obviously, the size.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a dinosaur from the 1990s. Let's see what they were trying to appease to those 80s kids.
That's when we got real robots in our toys. That's right.
There it is. There it is, man. And then it went to the 90s. So that story I was talking about earlier was foreshadowing these toys right here. Here is Joe Prime with the Transformers and the G1 series. La-di-da-di-da, look at us. We are Transformer toy people. La-di-da. And then they're like, nope, we need to change it. We need to be in the 90s now. We need to make them into animals and dinosaurs and stuff. And then these guys were like, oh, bye-bye. And then here comes Ace. Oh, look at me. I know about dinosaurs and robots that don't make sense. That's the story, everybody, right there.
The thoughts of big chunks of animal hanging off your robot is just gross, man.
Hey, now I'm not trying to refute what you're saying, but I'm just trying to add maybe a conversation. Does your lack of love for the Beast Wars characters, does that transition into the Dinobots, or do you consider them separate ideas?
The Dinobots are separate because they were in the G1 series.
True.
So they were actual. I mean, they were toys. They were. I mean, now mind you. No, you didn't have. There was no other goofy animals. It was all cool robots and race cars and Volkswagen Bugs and semi trucks.
Wait a minute. What about the Sharkticons?
Well, they came along with the '86 movie. No, they didn't. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did, because you had different versions of Sharkticons that were in the toys after that. Because yeah, true. And you had the alligator cons. They were there too.
I don't remember what they were called in the Transformers movie, but they were the aliens, like the things.
See, that's whenever you started. You were riding a fine line with the Quintessons. You had to have them. That's where the squiggly arm people that created the Transformers, all that stuff. Yeah.
I'm not against it, honestly. That was my personal favorite part of the entire movie, is when we were, messing with that whole part of it and stuff. I remember sitting, I took a bath. I always say this. I have to admit it. I've said it before. I was taking a bubble bath when I watched that movie. And when they got to that planet and they threw the one dude into the, they judged him and whatever, and he went into the battery acid, essentially. I was like, what is this movie about now? This just took a turn. I loved it. I thought it was so cool. So much fun. And I do. Every time I go to my toy store, I look for a Sharkticon figure because I just think they look cool. All right, Joe, we got a question for you in the comments.
Wait.
Whenever you're ready. I am not over here flipping chicken or feeding chicken, but I am going to partake. So I'm going to flip my screen at least.
Still hating on dough? Yes, I'm sorry. The last episode I watched, whenever I called it quits. Let me see. I think it was like, the third episode in, because they always had that, and they like changed the continuity all the time. Because it was like, oh no, we can't be out here for more than half an hour without the Energon making us turn weird and purple with their crappy CGI. And then, the guy got a shock. But then they changed all that and said, oh no, we can be out here forever. It's just like sometimes we need to transform into our animal thing. And then, I don't know. It was a lot of rehashing of the same kind of story. Now, I did like Rat Trap. He was cool. The little rat wheel guy. He was cool. I liked him.
Yeah, man. I had him as we had all of those guys as toys. The one, and I don't remember its name, but man, it still haunts me to this day. KB Toys, way back in the days, when we would go in there, that they had all the Beast Wars toys on the shelves and stuff like that. You'd see all that beautiful metallic, shininess of all of them. And the one that we didn't get, and I don't know why, but it was, if I unless I'm making this up in my own head, but I always remember there being a King Cobra, and we never got him. And I was just like, oh. But I feel like that's a real memory, unless it was one of them things where I just wanted that to be a thing so bad.
Now you've got the guy that's got the King Cobra arm, but the other arm's like a scorpion.
That sounds right.
Yeah, and he, I know who you're talking about. I don't have him. I don't like him, but it's a new release. It's a new release. You can find him out in Walmart today. You can order him. There's a brand new release of him done in the Age of the Prime series. Yeah. And he's all green and gold, and he's cool looking.
Green and gold.
Yeah. What is that guy's name?
Scorpionox? That's not him.
Yeah, no, it's.
My brain won't dig that hard into the Rolodex of information.
Quick Strike.
What was it?
Quick Strike.
That sounds accurate for a scorpion snake. Quick Strike or whatever.
There we go.
Oh,
and he's got a big scorpion tail. Yep. New release in the Age of the Primes. You can find him at your Walmart today. This is probably one we'll be seeing hit Ross because, like I said, he's cool, if that's your deal.
See, I do like that a lot. I just think that looks really cool. I don't... Even when they did... I should know them, but I don't. The spiders characters for the bad guys for the regular Beast Wars... I never liked how they made their hands like that. They would use the legs of the arachnid as the actual hand, so it looked like a giant claw. I never liked that.
This is the great thing about third party. This is the Transart Quick Strike. And look at how big that is. Yeah, I mean, I guess he's cool, Yeah, go check him out. There's another one that you can get. That's pretty cool. I like the paint on that.
I like it because it's just that right amount of goofiness for me that I'm like, yeah, I dig it.
Did they do? Now, I will have to admit, I also liked the Transmetals. Whenever they did those, even in the Beast War, I think there was the big lion, tiger, claw, whatever, hawk guy. They had him in a Transmetal, and boy, howdy, he was very cool. But yeah, that would be your if you want to get online and look for that, that's the G1. The Fusor. Hey, I've got a Fusor. I don't know if you remember me.
I think that's so cool, man. I always love the packaging for Beast Wars.
Dude, this is one, this Fusor, and it's kind of funny. This guy, let me see. Yeah, that guy right there. He came from that same line. Oh, no, wait, there we go.
Yeah.
That little Fusor.
Oh my God, we had those. Oh my lordy lord.
I found that at that same place, the fall off a truck place, and
yeah.
I had it for like 20 years before I opened it.
Hey man, I remember my brother and I opening that guy up, and I just remember specifically being like, man, he's got a really huge head and a really thin little body on him. But we loved him.
I would personally go to Mercari and get the actual Beast Wars figure of it. The release, probably 97.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, this was already packed for me. How nice.
Uh-oh, what are you opening up now?
Oh, nothing. My BONGO was already packed for me.
Oh, and that was his name. Oh. Now, the only thing is, what I've usually found is whenever they re-release those figures, the Beast Wars figures, the vintage ones, will go up in price first.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, folks. Hey, and if nobody saw the introduction to my show, to the Turtle Tuesday Live, let me show it again real quick, because it's pretty awesome, and I made it myself, okay? Where is it, you little Where is it? Yeah, I made this intro, so enjoy. I said enjoy.
We're trying to enjoy.
Why won't it let me press it? Oh. Oh my God, what a great intro!
Dude, that was AI. That was all AI.
That's old school. That's old school, holding my phone up to my TV and then panning down like a true Steven Spielberg type guy.
Yeah. I was wondering where I knew that shot came from. I was like, oh, man.
Man, that shot right there where it came down, that's the exact same shot from the end of E.T. when the spaceship comes down to Earth to suck E.T. back up to the aliens or whatever. Jennifer, I don't mean to brag, folks, but Jennifer Aniston, yeah, name drop. She's kind of my side squeeze, so I know some celebrities and stuff like that. So if you're wondering, like, whoa, why is he talking about Steven Spielberg? I rubbed shoulders with him the other night at a brisket banquet dinner for kids with big ears, and it was a great thing to do. So, yeah. Aces, can you do magic? Can I do magic? Yeah, matter of fact, I can. Now you see me. Now you don't! He's gone!
Oof.
Where is he? Where could he be? He's right here. I'm right here. The magic is actually trying to stand back up. Wow. So to wrap it up real quick on the toy show pickups, because I forgot I had these extra little things. For, I don't know, it was like $10. I got all these little accessories here. Now for Ninja Turtle accessories, most people don't want to sell just the accessories because, and if they do, just like any other fucking action figure, I'm sure, Joe, you could probably have an original Transformer from the 80s, but if you don't have the gun to it and you go to buy the gun could be like $15, $20, $30 or something.
Really makes me mad. I got one like that.
Exactly. So when you can go through a bin and get a bunch of accessories that you truly need for like a handful of dollars, that's a great day. So real quick, these two accessories right here, this gun and this belt, they go to a Ninja Turtle character I have over there on the shelf called a Triceraton. And he is just a giant Triceratops, and that's pretty much it. I have 4 of them, and now because of getting these 2 things right here, I now have 2 100% completed ones with all of their accessories. So awesome right here just to be able to complete them. And if I ever turn around and sold them, both of them complete could go for like $15, $20 alone. So that's kind of fun to think about. Yeah. This little turtle belt, just a blue little turtle belt. This goes to the original Ace Duck. My daughter has an Ace Duck, so I'm trying to find her all the accessories for him. And then this is an original mutagen canister. Ooh. Along with this half of a trash can turned into a basketball hoop. Now, I have 2 of these. My other one is actually right in front of me. See if my camera will pick it up. Right there. It's got Terry from Pee-wee's Playhouse inside of it, and it's just hanging out in my kitchen area with the rest of my weird turtle people. So I wanted another one of these basketball hoops just because they are fun little accessories to latch onto like a side of a building or something like that. And if my daughter wanted one, she can have one now. So there's those. And then the last thing I grabbed, shout out to my friend Doug. He has a bunch of Ghostbusters stuff for me. So at some point I will be sharing all that with you guys or whoever when I get all that. But he likes to do some trades, and he had some figures that I wanted, but they were $25 to $30 a piece. So I brought some stuff with me, a big tote of random things, and he was like, I don't know what this stuff could go for individually. What do you think a good deal is? I said, you're a friend. How about $20 or, trade whatever's on the table? And he goes, that works for me. So, of course, I got myself an original Street Shark. Yeah, baby. Yeah. These bad boys are stupid expensive, and I don't understand why. $25 for this?
Yeah, and there's nothing to it, really.
No, the only articulation is, I don't even want to break it at this point, but it's in the arm. It's right there. That's it. And then he's got his jaw. He is a little loose from the lip right there, but I'm just going to fill that with glue and just go with it because I don't really care. But he is spring-loaded still, so that action still works, which is really great. He's not gunked up or anything. There's no breaks in the rubber because this is all that soft, squishy rubber that eventually could just start to deteriorate. There is no perfecting this stuff. I've seen a bunch of these figures, and they're all from the same time period where they're literally deteriorating. So to me, a trade for a handful of things so I can have an original Street Shark. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to get more of these, but these are definitely collector things that I put on the back burner because, man, $25 just for one figure and he doesn't have any accessories or anything like that. That's a lot. That's a lot of money, man. But I'm super excited because I have this one. And Joe, check this out. Last year, I went to a flea market and I found this Street Shark, which, for whatever reason, would turn into like a car. This baby, was $1.
Holy smokes!
$1! Ah, you were $1. Can you believe it? I love it. Now, I never had this one as a kid. I didn't have almost any of the special version ones. Like, we had all of the first version of the characters, like all of them, from the one that had long hair with the guitar There was the killer whale that had the orange pants, and then all 4 of the main turtles. Oh my God, all 4 of the sharks. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. If I can get it to stand. And then this was a while ago. But on BBTS, this was like $20. One of the reissued ones, and it's the original villain there. And his head switches.
There you go. Anything past 3 is the start of a decent collection.
Exactly. So that is it for the toy show stuff. Oh, wait a minute. No. I want to show you something, Joe. I have to go get it, though, because there's something else for you.
All right.
So, I had his card, too. Son of a biscuit. Hold on. Right here. All right. So, we talked about him before. Matt, the illustrator. So I showed these off, I do believe. I ended up getting this picture for my daughter. And it's a weird-looking SpongeBob. Yeah. Ended up getting this sweet custom piece of artwork. But I'll be right back. Hold on a minute, Joe.
Mm-hmm. Turn the rigid blue. Oh, man. I should have taken this opportunity to go get a drink. Ooh, it is getting warm here.
All right. So, Matt the illustrator gave this to me. I appreciate it completely. I appreciate it. But I don't collect anything in this. I have nothing to do with this brand of this property. I appreciate the thing. I appreciate the artwork. It wasn't custom made for me. He said it was just one he had extras of, and he just thought I'd want it. I took it graciously, kept it for sure, but because, I don't know, it was a couple weeks ago, must have been within the week, Joe, you showed me something specific to where I was like, I'm going to give that gift to Joe. So, in your package, you will be getting this hand-drawn picture of a Voltron character.
That's the car Voltron.
There we go.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That's cool.
Yeah, man. I figured when you showed me that you had, a Voltron figure and stuff, I'm like, you know what? Joe's more of that robot aesthetic. That's his shtick. And like I said, I have nothing. I have no background with this. I never watched the show. I'm aware of it. I knew of it, but it was never my thing. So I figured, you know what? I talk about Matt the illustrator all the time. I show up all the artwork that I get from this guy. How about we re-gift something and give someone else some of this guy's artwork so Matt the illustrator can be appreciated across the country.
Hey, sharing the love.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell him that. I don't know if he might even be watching this, because honestly, I never told him I was into Beetleborgs. He watched a video where I was talking about them. So, Matt, if you're watching this, I hope you're okay with it, that I am going to re-gift this to one of my personal friends, so I know it's going to go to a good place, but your artwork now will be shared with somebody that would have never had the chance to buy something off of you if they wanted to. So they get something for free and get to appreciate you. So
absolutely. Thank you.
Man.
That's cool.
Yeah. 100%. Like I said, I have a bunch of his artwork, and I just think, not to discredit him, but he's not, a big name artist, but it's very cool when somebody does something you like and you're actually able to acquire it and it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg and you still will appreciate that artwork. If it, yeah, it could be the Mona Lisa, right? But I'm still gonna put these Ninja Turtle pictures up on my wall like they're the Mona Lisa. Like, it's just, I think it's cool. I'd rather have artwork personally in my collection from people that I know, or that is one of a kind of stuff. So, and I just want someone else to appreciate this Matt guy. So if anybody is interested in this fella right here, Matt the Illustrator, I don't know how well that's coming across. Sorry about that. But let me know. The guy will do commissioned artwork. It's very, very cheap for stuff. It's all cartoon. Well, I don't want to say it's all cartoony because it has a realistic tone to it. But it's all really, really good stuff. It ranges from Ninja Turtles to the Smurfs to Voltron. It could be Transformers, Garfield, Casper the Friendly Ghost. What else have I seen? Top Cat, you guys. Come on, that's cool. All of that great stuff from all of our childhood or childhoods. So very cool artwork. So if anybody's interested in this stuff, please let me know for sure, and I would definitely get you something. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. You know what? I'm going to take this as a sign, because I've been looking at that car Voltron on AliExpress, and it's only like $13. And it's like, 12 and a half inches tall. It's really cool. And whenever I get everything situated, I want to do, I'm going to like all my G.I. Joes and weird stuff. They're going to have their own section, but I have enough of them that I can do dioramas, but not so much that I have to stack them like my Transformers to show them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, completely. Well, I wasn't going to show these off.
I'm going to try and set up some like what you got going on, some cool dioramas with some of my guys.
And that's the thing too. Like for some of it, like this shelf here, it's just random figures, but they look normal because they're just there. But then I've got the whole like a city landscape where they can all just kind of formulate and make a scene. But then I have like my turtle section, and I hate just having a shelf with, rows of figures, and they're all head and shoulder height. And you kind of have to peek around and be like, what do I even got back there anymore? That shit drives me up the wall. And I don't know the perfect way of presenting all that, but I did get these. I got these off of Temu. They were like $5 to $6 a piece.
Oh yeah, those risers, those are cool.
Yeah, so there's like a 2-tier one. And so what I use these for, now I'm going to just disclaimer. I'm not saying like, oh, buy these and you can set every figure. You still got to work with the space that's given to you. So like, think about how much surface area just this will take up where you're going to put your figures already, because that's going to take up quite a bit of space just because of the blockiness of it. Also, the height of it. There's things to take into consideration. So if anybody's like, oop, I better go get that now, look at what you've already got set up and try to accommodate for that. I definitely, what's the expression? There was too much on my plate. My eyes were too big or something like that. What the hell is that expression?
Where your eyes are bigger than your stomach?
That's what it is. Your eyes are bigger than your stomach. That's how I was with these. So when I first saw this, I was like, oh, that's the golden ticket. I can get one of these and this will... Nope, I had to reconstruct my whole shelving situation. The way I put my figures across this, I got skinny guys, and then I got guys that are fucking bulky. And it's like, oh, man. Before, you could just tuck people away and stick them in spots. On this, you kind of got to have them in a row. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But for me, these have been really accommodating for my vintage Ninja Turtle figures. That's the ones I have found that work the best, but look the best and work the best for me is my personal collection. What's up, Hinderer, buddy? I love you, bud. These are awesome. These are actually really good. They're just that, like, what, plexiglass. They look great. They go together super easy. And then here is the 3-tiered one. I think they even made like the 4-tiered one. But shit, Hinderer, if you're checking out these things, man, get a couple of these off of Temu, dude, and put them in your glass display case. I think these would look really tight with your G.I. Joes and all that good stuff.
Oh, those would look good. See, now what I do, like with my guys, you can see back there, they've got little, I don't know, maybe those little black things that they're standing on.
Yeah.
An inch and a half tall. And it lifts them up. So, and I can't have just row after row of dude. I got to have them like doing something, coming at you, But those little black lids that they're the tops of certain containers that certain things come in. And those tops of those certain containers work really good. And you can stack them up on top of each other too. And it's like a 4x4 platform.
No, man, and that's you just working with what you have to make that.
Just doing some free cycling. That's right.
Exactly. And I
was like, I need this guy to stand up like an inch. No,
man, I get it completely. I was getting looked at side-eyed at my job because all of the food and all of that kind of different, stuff, everything comes in different size boxes.
Yeah,
man. I have taken so many different types of boxes from my job and repurposed them for literally background diorama set pieces where it's like, you wouldn't have known that was a box that had cat food in it. It's fucking totally repurposed.
Oh, yeah. And I have a buddy of mine who, those foam inserts that come on most toys and all that, or like electronics or the big stuff. He'll take those foam inserts, break them down, and he has made some of the most badass buildings. And he does huge dioramas, hangs his Spider-Mans and Batmans all over them. And you wouldn't know that was 4 pieces of shipping foam from a refrigerator.
No, exactly. And shout out to Old School. That dude repurposes every fucking thing he has and makes it into gold. And I absolutely love it. And now, I gotta look for something. And I don't know where the fuck I put any of it. I can't find my marijuana. There, I said it. I said it on stream. I don't know where I put it. So for now, Joe and the other guest that's coming on, the Prophet Director. Can you guys talk for a few minutes? Oh, shit. Hold on, Prophet. I forgot to hit your icon.
Where was the last place you remember being?
Yeah, hey, how's it going? Joe,
I remember.
I know what we can talk about.
I remember being right here, but I don't remember where I put my green stuff.
Right. We can talk about how I actually have my green stuff, and I'm going to smoke right now.
Well, that's what I was getting prepared for. I saw you, and I'm like, well, I better get it ready. But I'm like, I don't know where it is.
So, Joe, I don't know if you saw in the comments, but I had a question.
Oh, shit. No, what was the question? What's that?
Well, if they're not if they're not created on Earth, they've never seen a human being, their eyes are basically cameras that could be wherever is convenient on their body if they wanted. And all of their senses are just data received from sensors. Why on Earth would Transformers take a humanoid form in their bot modes? Wouldn't they take a form that's like more convenient? Like, because look, the human form has a lot of limitations.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think that the Ark knew that bipedal was the way to go.
I don't know anything about anything.
But I'm saying they all have like thrusters and stuff. They could have just been like anti-gravity, like they could have just been like balls floating around in space,
You see, you know what? Oddly enough, that's something that I've thought about too. Every robot, the perfect robot form is probably just a cube.
Right. Like
I've honestly thought about a sphere, a floating orb, kind of like the Superman thing. That's like the little blue gray thing that floats around in Superman. Yeah.
Right. Because they have the ability to look however they want.
And it's kind of like Ace was saying the other day. So, when he's transformed, his face is like right down there in the dirt. Is he just like?
There's just things as ridiculous as what I collect is Ninja fucking Turtles. Which, come on now, why would a turtle which is slow as hell be a ninja?
Well,
It just doesn't make sense.
But there's a perfect explanation for that in the story.
Well, no, I'm just saying for the simple fact I break down things that don't need to be deconstructed while I'm over here playing with Ninja Turtles that are flying in a blimp over a city. It's all just shenanigans.
Yeah, but the Ninja Turtles were mutated into a humanoid form and trained to be ninjas from their master, who was a rat that was mutated after watching martial arts masters its entire life.
I have an answer for you. I have an answer. And I can be a nerd because in the G1 series they were created that way by Alpha Trion to be bipedal. They were Cybertronian. That's the way Cybertronians look. See, if you say they're Cybertronian, they can look like anything. They were Cybertronian.
Oh my god. I don't mean to be that guy, but shout out to Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds. Nerds! I love it, Joe. You were so excited for that, and I was all about it. I love it. Ace, I don't know if you've ever seen like what I look like in what my human avatar looks like. But I picture you with long blonde hair.
I have long, like dark blonde hair, like long bushy dark blonde hair. I have a massive beard, like Gandalf-sized beard. But my beard used to be a shorter beard. Years ago, I went to a Comic-Con and all I did was teased out my hair and I wore a Letterman jacket. And I walked out into like the middle of all the like crowds, stood in the middle, and I just yelled nerds. Just
he just passed away.
Just to do the ogre from the he did recently pass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rest in peace to him. Good stuff, man. I say they don't make movies like that anymore, but to me, I'm glad they don't make movies like that, because if they tried, they would just completely just piss all over the complete idea of what those movies were about.
Well,
I love
the problem is this generation was not raised with the sense of humor that we were raised with, right?
No, that's for sure.
And the problem and the real problem is it's the lack of a dad in the house, right? Even if the couple's together, the father has very little to do with raising the children in most families. And here's something that, like, all right, a great example. Like, if you ever said, "Oh, I'm a dumbass," in front of your dad would be like, "Yeah, you're a dumbass. Learn and stop being a dumbass." But your mother would be like, "Oh, you're not a dumbass, sweetie." You know what I mean? Your mother won't even let you rip on herself, let alone let anyone else rip on you. Right? So we grew up in a time where boys like communicated, like a term of endearment for boys was ripping on each other and calling each other names and like throwing jokes at each other. But that's kind of been eliminated from society because half of society doesn't understand sarcasm or humor. So this younger generation, we would never get a movie like Airplane today. Rodney Dangerfield could never get famous today. Like, because yes, his stand-up comedy was all self-deprecating, but if you watch him in any of his movies, he's like one of the greatest roasters ever.
Oh, tough crowd. Oh, hey, ho. That's all I got. That was a horrible impersonation. I pretty much just was swallowing some M&Ms.
Yeah, if you ever watched him on Carson, he always starts Carson the same way with the I just got back from the doctor. My doctor, Vinny Boom Butts.
Get over there. All right. right. So now that we've jibber jabbered getting into the Turtle Tuesday part of it, I've showed this off, and I'm actually going to open this up here in a minute. But I received these in the mail, and I want to show these bad boys off right here. Right. Actually, you know what? Let me do it this way. We'll do these boys together since they should be together. Now, I'm not opening them yet. I want to wait until I have the entire set just so I can marvel at them before, I rip them all out of their boxes and stuff like that. But clearly, these are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle G.I. Joe crossovers that all of you guys want. So just sit there and drool and be like, damn, Ace is fucking cool right now. Hinder, I know you're at least thinking that, and I appreciate it. So thank you.
Yeah, and I want to say, like, if they do a second wave of these figures, I hope they do Toka and Razar as Torch and Monkey Wrench.
Yeah, that would be dope, but unfortunately not with... At least Playmates isn't going to be doing them, which sucks butt. But it's pretty sick that there's at least 9 different... Well, no, there's 10, because April O'Neil comes with the Oz Striker there. But I just love the packaging, everything about it. You got your old school style little character card down here that you get to cut out and save. Very fucking sweet. But you got all 4 of the Turtles. Leo is Snake Eyes, and Mikey is Shipwreck. Raph is Roadblock, and Donnie is Dial Tone. Cobra Commander Shredder. Destro is Krang. Bebop, Rocksteady as Ripper and Buzzer, and then Storm Shadow is Slash, which is sweet. And yeah, they're just fucking awesome. I mean, the detail on them is really sweet too. They look fabulous. I don't know what they are in stores. $15.99 maybe in stores, something along those lines.
They're cheap, man. Yeah,
they're not bad. And you know what? And for anybody that's like, whoa, $15 or $16, that is cheap. That's literally the best part of the Playmates crossover figures. It doesn't matter if they were the Godzilla ones, these ones, which ones. They were always only about $15, $16 a pop for something like this. So even with it being G.I. Joe and Turtles, it didn't raise the price of it anymore just because you had 2 different properties coming in. The best example that I could give for something like that I personally collect with is Lego. Once Lego has its property of Star Wars, of Marvel, or Harry Potter, it goes up exponentially in price because now you're paying for clearly the property, right? And that just sucks ass because it's all the same crap. It's all the same plastic. So one of the biggest things that I absolutely hate about Playmates not having, a deal with the Turtles anymore is stuff like this, because there's no guarantee that Mattel will start off doing deals like this with other companies, or even doing crossovers, or what their toys are going to be marketed as price-wise. There's a huge uncertainty there. So,
well,
Playmates,
I'll give you one certainty with Mattel taking over the Turtles. The one thing that's guaranteed to be certain is you're gonna have to buy all the base characters over again from scratch.
Oh, 100%.
You're gonna have to buy all your Turtles, your Splinter, your Shredder, your April, your Casey, your Foot Clan, your Rocksteady, your Bebop.
Which isn't a problem, because let's say Mattel didn't own them, and Playmates was just gonna say, we're gonna make a new set of all these characters. All right, well, I'm a collector. I'm gonna buy them anyways. So I will be one of those people that buys the new sets of everybody. But specifically, I don't know, and I'm asking anybody if you guys know this or not. Does Mattel have the rights to these likeness Turtles that are based on the animated cartoon? Or do they have the rights? Because Viacom and Nickelodeon own that. I don't know what Mattel's Turtles are going to look like. So that's my uncertainty of these guys, you can get lost and see the G.I. Joe characters. You can get lost and see the original animated series, Bebop and Rocksteady, and other characters, and so on and so forth. I, as a collector for this specifically, am very what is that brand? is it going to be so off-putting maybe that I don't want to collect that kind of turtles at all until I say, well, now I'll bite the bullet? Or, because think of this, Prophet, you would probably know this really well. Do you remember when, maybe, I think you would, when Jakks Pacific used to do the wrestling figures for WWE and then Mattel got the rights to them? Those figures for like a first couple of years were like their prototype stage where they were just trying to get their footing and stuff. And I, as a huge wrestling figure collector, I've had, oh my God, close to 1,000 Jakks Pacific wrestling toys from the 90s all the way up to whenever they lost the rights in 2013 or something. So I was a diehard. I had every version of Hulk Hogan, everything. When Mattel got the rights, I remember I bought Chris Jericho, Mark Henry, Carlito and his brother Primo, and maybe one other person, and I was done. I never bought a wrestling figure again until, where is he? Literally, this past year, I bought this WrestleMania. This is all shit I put on him. But this elite figure of John Cena, it took them, for me at least, 15 years to make an action figure that I would have bought based on something that I used to love. So, again, personally for me, my uncertainty comes from like, are they just going to completely butcher something and I'm not the demographic anymore? So this year, this collaboration,
I don't think they could do anything to the Turtles that would knock you out of the demographic.
Man, you could be surprised. I'm not a fan of the 2012 ones. I'm not a fan of the 2020 ones or whatever they did rise. There's a handful of turtle things that I genuinely, I'm like, no, that ain't for me, man. Like, that ain't for me.
Well,
just
yeah,
like,
but think about it like this, Ace. How many Leonardos? How many different sets of turtles do you have?
Too many. Too many.
Right. So you passed on one or two of them. You know what I mean? But you still got like 30.
Right. But does that go into what I was just saying though? Of like, because most of them, if I pan to you and I showed you, like, let's just say my Leonardo collection, they're all from like the animated series or from that original Playmates version. So if Mattel doesn't do, they don't need to do something similar. I don't want to make it sound like that. But if they don't do something, I guess, that feels right to me, it might be one of those things where I'm like, oh, it'll be a few years before I dabble in this specific line. So to both of our points, right. I will never not collect. I might be hesitant when they first come out because I couldn't even believe at this year's San Diego Comic-Con they didn't show anything. I thought they would have.
All right, here's what I'm gonna say about Turtles with Mattel right now, and I'll give you just something else to think about. All right, so Mattel is getting the DC line back, right? And what do they say they're gonna do? They're gonna do an adult collector line that's in the like 6-inch range, right? And they, because of that, what did they do with Masters of the Universe? They made Chronicles, He-Man line within the 6-inch range, right? And the Turtles, they've hoarded themselves out to both of those IPs. So if I had to make a guess, their Turtle line is going to also be in the 6-inch range.
That, I think, again, that's not the stuff that bothers me at all. I guess I'm hung up on the aesthetic of them. What will they be like?
Well, I'm thinking the aesthetic is going to be something that meshes with the Masters of the Universe Chronicles and the DC Adult Collector line.
Yeah. And, I've noticed this about Mattel. They put out 3 different levels of everything they do. They'll put out, like with the Masters of the Universe, you got your $10 figure, which isn't a bad figure. It's $10. And then you've got a level up from that, which is the Chronicles, and then a level up from that, which is the deluxe movie. And so you can actually buy a figure, and they look better with each iteration. I mean, I don't think they've really ever trashed a line or figure.
Yeah, I think it's about the age of the intended audience, right? Like they'll do, you know, like a Playmate style Ninja Turtle line for the kids, for the little, you know, toddlers. They'll probably do an in-between line that's like on a lower price point, right? Like for example, in WWE they have the Ultimate Edition, they have the Elites, and they have the Basics. And the Basics are still like under $20, right? But they have limited articulation, and you know, but they have improved that, because a Basic now is like an Elite 5 years ago.
Yes, it
And the
is.
Elites
It's
now
crazy.
are just a couple points of articulation and a few accessories shy of the Ultimates.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. This John Cena, this is the WrestleMania 22 one where he came out on the old fucking like gangster entrance and stuff. They didn't even give him his belt in the package, which I was totally surprised by. And all he had was his trench coat and a little black hat. But I was like, man, for this being like one of the elite ones, it's kind of basic compared to a basic one. But I love the articulation throughout the whole thing. I think this is just a fabulous action figure.
Yeah, the difference between an Elite and a Ultimate is butterfly joints in the shoulders. Lower waist is a ball instead of a swivel, and they come with more accessories.
I love the accessories. I'm an accessory little pig.
Oh, hey, look, I actually bought
Stan.
I bought a Cesaro figure, right? And I have no love for Cesaro. I don't really care for him as a wrestler or anything. But do you know why I bought the figure? Because he came with the Andre the Giant Memorial Royal Rumble trophy.
Oh, yeah, that's a cool thing.
I'm like, I need this fucking trophy. I'm buying this damn figure.
Did he have like his jacket or anything with him too, or did he just kind of have the trophy in extra hands?
No, it was just the trophy. It was an Elite
just the trophy
figure, so it was literally just the trophy. But yeah, you know, you make that same figure in Ultimate form, and he comes with a soft goods code. He comes with extra hands. He comes with, you know, the tag team belt. You know, he comes with extra head sculpts with expressions.
Now that guy is a lot of fun, Ace.
This one?
Oh yeah, yeah. All his little hooks and spear things, and his little swords you can put together. Oh yeah, he's fun and crazy detailed.
Is that the Leo from the Black Lagoon?
Yeah. Found him at Target yesterday, and I have a handful of the Universal Monster ones, and it's the first time I've seen this one. Oh man, he is scaly. Hot damn.
Yeah, and then
wow.
All right, there we go. Mine is somewhere. I got the black and white version of that guy.
You know, I was actually surprised.
There is
that Universal line, because they actually when they made the April as Bride of Frankenstein, they used the actress's likeness.
Yes.
So I thought that was kind of weird that they kind of tie the Universal Monster Turtles to their movie line in that respect.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a fun little continuity there for sure. Because even the Shredder, his face somewhat looks like the movie one, and he's got the scars on it too. But there is I don't know how well it's going to come up on the screen, but his gills have like this really awesome paint to them where they literally like shine. It's like copper looking. It looks fucking magnificent in the lighting. And they used it pretty much on all of the fossils. I mean, that's what they are, little bones built into his shell. Let's see if we can get his legs. There we go. This is a great one right here. This will look fantastic with my other ones. He's sharp, though, man. He's got some points to him.
Mm-hmm.
And the knee pads are loosey-goosey, so if you ever bought this character and you wanted him to look more like a monster, you could take the knee pads and the elbow pads off of him, so you could actually have him look more like the creature. That's always kind of fun for people that, want the body of it or whatever.
That's the one thing I appreciated about that Motu Thundercat. It was like, man, they gave us shins, they gave us whole outfits. We could make them Thundercats completely.
Yeah, it's cool when you're able to, I don't want to say repurpose, but reuse the same figure as, a different version, so to speak.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm not going to switch all of his hands.
I could say that actually the very best figure I've seen for that particularly is Tripwire from G.I. Joe Classified. Like the way his gear works with that figure and all the extra shit he came with, you could make two completely different figures with that figure. And that's kind of what I did, because I took the head, a Clint Barton head off of a Marvel Legends figure, and extra Joe body, and I took the armor that I didn't use from Tripwire, and I made a Hurt Locker figure.
Yo, these accessories are so insanely cool. I'm not going to open this one up out of there, but there's his fishing hooks with the line on it and stuff. That looks really cool. I'm somebody that if I'm not going to use all the accessories, I keep them in the spots where they're at, because I do specifically, I keep all these boxes, and I actually have, take you on a trip. I have all of them hanging up here. So I will be adding this one up there. So all of the boxes have all their accessories and stuff inside of them still. So if I need them, that's where they go. I don't know if other people do that, but I think that's kind of a normal thing.
Yeah, I put all my accessories into plastic bags, and then they go into a bin.
Certain ones I will do that with. If I'm I don't keep the boxes for everything. I don't want to sound like I'm one of a hoarder like that, but these NECA ones specifically that I can hang up and display, I do them with that specifically. But yes, I have a bag full of just random ass things that I don't even know what the hell they are, to be honest with you. But his accessories are really cool. It's got a handful of extra hands, and then his swords, because we cannot forget that this is Leonardo, so his katanas are actually spears, repurposed, and this one has a piranha on it. That's fucking sweet. Of all fish, you stick a piranha on there. That's cool. So I don't think, maybe they can go on his back. Yeah, you can get away with sticking one of them on there at least. That fish is not coming off, so you're probably not going to get the second one on there. Maybe you could do something like that if you wanted. Or the lighting sucks. Puppy power! You little son of a biscuit. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Kinda, I guess. I wouldn't really do it with this one. But you can stick one of his katanas in the back, and then look at this cute little son of a bitch. A little turtle. How appropriate. Pretty damn detailed.
That right there is almost reason for buying it, just for that turtle.
It's pretty, it does have a kind of silly little face to it, but that's pretty realistic looking for the rest of it.
Is it articulated?
No, unfortunately. It looks like it wants to, though, but no.
Bummer.
I like it. But then, the coolest accessory. Hey, Predator, eat your heart out. Look at this thing. This is sick. we're definitely throwing this on one of the hands. Without a doubt. He's definitely getting that. I am surprised he does not have an extra head. Almost all of the monster ones come with an extra head.
Well, but you know what? If you think about the creature from the Black Lagoon, even in the movie, he really didn't have any facial expression the entire film.
No, but with NECA, and I'm going to say this, they cheap out. They definitely cheap out with any accessory. So even if they gave him an extra head, it would have just been his mouth would have been closed. And they do that type of stupid shit where it's like, really, what was the point of giving him an extra head? He's just got like his mouth is open, his mouth is kind of closed. Right. So that's the only reason I say
the character of the creature of the Black Lagoon, was basically an expressionless mouth breather, right? I don't think he closed his mouth once the entire movie. I think it was the nature of the rubber mask at the time. That's a really old movie.
The hell hand is which here? Which hand is which? I do want a different hand. Of course, it's the wrong one. Damn.
Hey, you know what's kind of funny? That fishing line that you don't want to take out, I bet if you took that out and like kind of looped it around his shoulder over where that netting stuff is, you could hang the other sword from it.
Yeah, that probably could work. What did I just do with the bone? Well, shiver me timbers. Where the hell did it just go? Oh, okay.
Did you find your weed?
I did, and I smoked.
Nice.
And the best part is it was right next to me. Yeah, Joe, you're good. What you got going?
Oh no, I'm just gonna go refill the beverage. It has reached 98 here in Kansas City with it feels like of 112.
Holy shit.
And I'm in my garage. It's a sauna, ladies and gentlemen.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, you need like a mini split in there or something.
Let me see here. Wow, it goes way up on his forearm like that? How on earth would that even work? Interesting. They want, I guess maybe if I can do it this way. Yeah, there we go, I guess. It'll have to be backwards. All right, never mind. I was overcomplicating it. I simplified it. We did it. We have conquered the toy. Got his little bone hook. That's awesome. I mean, that looks really great. And I know Joe stepped away, but he's got that Wolfman Raphael right there for me. He just picked that up today for me. So thank you, Joe. Let me grab.
I hate to say it, but that Raphael, like, maybe it's like because turtles' heads aren't shaped like wolves' heads, but that looks more like a pig than a wolf.
It's very odd. And then they did him, Raphael, again as Frankenstein, so he has another weird block squared head, which again doesn't look right. So these are the only ones that I have at the moment.
Is that Casey Jones as Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah.
Nice.
So these are the ones. Yeah, the Casey Jones one is absolutely beautiful. Like, I mean, that coat, it's got a wire in it. It is absolutely awesome. And I ended up picking this Casey Jones up. I told Joe earlier, 3 different times at my local Best Buy within a month and a half of each other. And every time, each one of them was like $11.94. So I ended up getting this one for myself. gifting one to somebody for their birthday, and then somebody else won one on a giveaway. But he looks incredible. And then obviously here's the Shredder as Dracula. They did 3 different versions of him. They've got the regular one, which is this one. Then there was a Target exclusive one, which he was in all, like his entire outfit was red. And then there was a Walmart exclusive one where his entire outfit was blue. I do not have the Walmart one. I have the regular one and the Target one. I've seen the Walmart one once, but when I went back to get it, 'twas gone. So, oh wells. But this Shredder is absolutely fabulous. He comes with 3 different heads. This one here where he's got like his little mask piece on. One where he's got the mask piece off and you see his actual human. Or no, he's actually got the whole helmet off. And then the other one is this mask piece is all opened up. Picture something like one of the vampire things from Blade 2, where their whole mouth opens.
Yeah, where it opens up like a predator's mouth.
Yeah. His mask is kind of opened up like that. Kind of. Not super crazy, but it's very similar to that. But I like this one the most, where he just kind of looks, it just looks like an evil ancient samurai, not samurai, but like, yeah, samurai. I don't know. He looks fucking amazing. I love this look. And then they've got Master Splinter as Van Helsing, which is a very cool one. And like you said, the April O'Neil, that looks like the actress, which I always thought that was not super strange or anything, but like, I was curious if that was ever going somewhere because they had her specifically, her face as that toy. But even with Casey, he might come with another head where his mask is complete. Like this one, you can kind of see underneath it a little bit.
Well, that's how the Phantom of the Opera mask is not a full mask.
Well, no, but they didn't come with a Casey Jones where you could see his face underneath, if you could tell maybe if it was the actor or if it's an original.
Right. Well, because there's only I think 2 figures out there with the actor's face. Because it took him a lot longer. Because I remember watching an interview when the actress that played April signed on to have her figure out there.
Yeah.
The actor for Casey Jones had not yet signed off on it. There was some kind of contract dispute, and he didn't sign off until like a year after the girl did.
That makes sense then why he's pretty scarce or whatever. Because even this one that I have of him does not have the what is the actor's name? Eli Coates or something like that. Eli Coates, something like that. Whatever. Yeah, I don't have the one where it's just his regular face. I just have the hockey mask one, which I'd like to have his regular face. I mean, just for my own personal collection, but it is what it is.
Well, now that I know that, I've got that. They got that one of Ross, the NECA one.
Yeah, it looks like Elias Koteas.
Something like that. Yeah, it was something strange. You guys, I have to apologize right now because I'm not going to end the stream, but there is somebody backstage that wants to just come in here and cause a bunch of chaos. So, ladies and gentlemen, like a bull in a china shop, or I should say a toy collector at a G.I. Joe convention, my friend, oh shit, I muted him. Hinderer, I muted you. Welcome to the show, buddy.
What is up? What is up? I just wanted to come on and say hello to Joe, my good friend Ace, and Prophet. How are you fellas doing today?
What's happening, Captain?
Well, I'm just amazed for what Reno got me as for trades, but I got Professor Hulk. Like this big Blamma Jamma figure. I mean, this thing's huge. This thing weighs like big time. Yeah, he comes with this cool looking gun here, but also he comes with pink slippers.
Yeah, those bunny slippers are the only reason I want that figure.
So here,
They're
look,
so
see.
cute.
Look, see, they're so cute looking. I'm not putting
Now,
them on here.
do they only fit his feet, or could they fit other big Marvel guys?
Well, I don't know.
They fit Guy Guido's feet.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
Strong guy or strong man or whatever his name is.
Yeah, well,
yeah, from X Factor.
And then
I want him for my MCU Professor Hulk.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. So then also let me show. Also, I did get Reno's one of his personal collective pieces. I have the Trouble Bubble from Classified.
Nice. I've got 3 of those.
I am loving mine. I can't believe I don't even own a Televiber, so this is like sweet, very very sweet on how he is. And then also I'm thinking about getting into Marvel Legends. So I mean, let's just say Lady Deadpool. I mean,
Hinderer,
you've been the movie version.
You've been playing around with that plastic crack. You're addicted, man.
And then, of course, hold on. Yeah, I know. And then my all-time favorite female of all the others is Cyclops. I love Cyclops. She's one of my favorite female figures. And, I mean, I was very excited.
Right?
Yeah, Psylocke or something like that. I don't even know.
Psylocke.
It's Psylocke, yeah. And then the ultimate.
That's when Betty is still Betty. She's still in her British body.
I like that guy too.
The ninja Psylocke, her consciousness was put into a Japanese woman.
Oh, yeah, okay. And then, of course, gotta have my favorite Wolverine. I love Wolverine. This is like a sick Wolverine. And then, of course,
that's from the Ultimate Universe.
Yep, that's from the Ultimate Wolverine. And then,
incidentally, it starts out Wolverine works for Magneto when he's sent in to assassinate Professor X, but he falls in love with Jean Grey and doesn't do it.
Oh, so then, and then me and Reno, he knows that I love Batman. I mean, I won his giveaway a while back, and this was the first Batman I had, but he had 2 others that he wanted to give me, and I am a huge fan of Frank Miller stuff. So I have the Dark Knight Rises, Frank Miller Batman, which I love, and it's a wired cape. So there's that, and then also a lot of people don't really give this guy justice. I love Deadman in the comics, but when Deadman possesses Batman, he there you go. There's the Deadman Batman figure that.
Yeah, the only story arc where Deadman possesses someone other than himself that I think is better than the Batman story is when Dick Grayson becomes Deadman.
Oh yeah, that's true. He did. I remember.
Blah. Oh, was it just me or was it Andrew?
Yeah, I think it's just Indra.
Oh, okay.
You're in a timeout, Hinderer. You're too excited.
That's right. You remembered something.
He had the little circly thing going there for a second. He's buffering.
Hinderer's AI. He's loading.
Yeah, you have to be old to get that reference. Buffering.
We get Hinderer in 20-second clips.
There we go. So yeah, there is the 2 different Leos.
I love those in color, man. Had I found those in color instead of those first 2 black and white, and that Hunchback is the shit right there. I really like that. I dig that.
Well, the cool thing with the Hunchback, he came with a bunch of accessories, and this right here is one of the coolest ones. Little brain in a jar.
Yeah, that's awesome. That makes me want a Steve Martin figure.
You can actually take it right out too and have an empty jar and repurpose it and do your own thing, and then you can have a brain.
Yeah.
I didn't know, and I might have been overthinking it, that this could have been an Easter egg. I know it's a brain that comes with the Hunchback because of doing experiments and stuff. But it could have possibly been a Krang Easter egg, a little brain right there.
Uh-huh.
You remember?
But I thought that was cool.
You
And then you can actually
where when he says, what was the name on the jar? I think it was Abby, sir. Abby Normal.
You can have flaming swords. I don't know if it wants to get on there. It does, but it doesn't at the same time. But it's awesome because, like, you literally just stick the sword in his shell for, like, his sheath and stuff, right? And then I think this is one of the coolest things they utilize is... Hold on, Hinderer. You're going to... Hold on. You are going to wait, little fella. But you can actually open up his shell and stick everything right on his right in his shell like it's a storage case. There's a spider in there. And then you can close it right back up.
It's an apothecary cabinet.
It's pretty damn awesome. He's a sweet figure for sure. I bought him last year. I don't know, he was $20 on Big Bad Toy Store. The Michelangelo was the very first one I got because he's my favorite turtle, and I just think that looks sweet. But the creature, my God.
On what you were saying, Joe, how you already started in black and white, so now you're like kind of into the black and white rendition. For me, if I have the option, I always go for the color because I never trust them to finish the black and white.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, that's very true. They're gonna go. Oh, the first two kind of tanked.
Right. Why put them out in black and white if they don't sell? Let's just put them out in color. And it's like, but you never made Leo. You know, it's like, dude, come on. Now I got 3 turtles in black and white, and I'll never get the 4th.
Hulk smash!
And I think, Joe, I'm not sure if they made everybody else black and white. At least I know they didn't do a Shredder and a Casey, but there might be an April in black and white, too. I don't even know.
Oh.
There definitely
I don't know.
is an April in black and white. I've seen it.
There you go.
And by the way, if anybody wants to know, the glasses that come with Professor Hulk stay on super well, unlike the classifieds. Hey guys, you want to do some hippiness?
Yeah.
Hey man, let's just go do something fun, man. Let me put on my slippers, man. I gotta put them on, man. I gotta do something, man. There you go.
It's funny in the comics. Guido is on an airplane and he gets a package and he opens it up and it's those same bunny slippers that the Hulk gets.
That's awesome.
And the running joke is, who knew they made these in a size 22 triple E?
Nice.
It's funny you mention him, Joe, because remember that street shark I told you I found at that flea market for $1? They had him there as well for $1, and I got him in one of my bins. It's one of the old Toy Biz figures of him. And I was like,
yeah, they had him.
Well, wait a minute. What is a deer gonna do with an action figure? You said he got it for $1.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Clever. But it was a sweet little figure to have.
Mo Transformers for life up in the house. How's it going, my man?
I threw his comment up there in case anybody is specifically looking for that Starscream.
Yeah. 6 of them on the shelf.
What is
let
up,
me see.
Kaz? What is up? All right.
Oh, Kaz would be interested to know about my. Did you see the Transformers that I got at Ross today, Kaz? Woo! Oh, Mo Transformers would like to know this too. Although I think he's kind of up north, Michigan-y, Maine-y way around that area. Did we lose Hinderer again?
Looks like
maybe. maybe. Yep. I'm over here trying to put these back on the shelf. I'm not even paying attention. I apologize.
It's all good, man. It's a collaboration.
Well, I'm gonna show Kaz what I found today at the Ross. I did not want any more of this damned mold. I've got like 3 versions of this, but they have the G2 there for $30. The Grimlock.
Hey, Joe, hold on for a second. Hey, Ace, could you come back and put Joe on blast and then do your show?
Let me see.
I don't even know how that works.
On my phone because it never lets me. Joe, you know what I'm talking about. It never lets me hit that fucking arrow up in the corner.
Oh, good Lord. That and where they put the exit down by the back button, and that's a pain in the ass.
Yep. I'm trying to get it so I can.
Oh.
There we go. I got you.
Oh, well, thank you. Yep. There we go. Picked him up for $29, which I'd normally, if I just seen this guy, if I just saw this guy at Ross by himself, I wouldn't even get this. It's the G2 Colors Grimlock. Like I said, I've got 2 other versions of this guy. But, no. Oh. I also found Swoop and Sludge for like $50. $54 for the other 2 in the series. And this is like $120 anywhere else. Amazon, all that other junk. But yeah. And I've already kind of opened them up. They're phenomenal. Now I'm looking at the other 2, which the other 2 are running 113. They get down to around 80 or 75. I'll definitely bite. Whoa, hey, took you for a ride. I'll definitely bite and buy the whole series. And this was the best part. Prophet, do you have a Ross or TJ Maxx or anything like that around your area?
I like 10 of them.
Oh, okay. Well, as I was walking out, the security guard, who's really cool, him and I, he's like, "Hey, man, that's pretty cool." I go, "Yeah, I could tell he's some kind of a collector." But he told me on the way out, he's like, "Oh, those are pretty cool, man." He goes, "Like, you're gonna want to come back and expect to see a lot more turtles and a lot more Transformers." And I was like, "Ooh, okay," because I'm looking still for that Age of the Primes Trypticon. The elusive 100, and it was 99, but they raised it to 120. Yeah. $50 down, $54 for these 2. And I tell you what, like I said, I wouldn't get the Grimlock. He was $30, which is pretty cool. That's cheap. But actually seeing these guys, I'm glad. Whoa. Boy, that was like nails on a chalkboard.
Oh, I'm back.
I'm actually glad I got them.
See, aren't you glad you went back and bought your buddy that turtle figure?
And so, you know what? That's what I told Zoe. I was like, "Woohoo!"
Heck yeah!
Yeah, look at how big these guys are. These guys are humongous.
Yeah, this Swoop looks amazing. That's just awesome. I love that green. Look at him. He looks sweet.
Is it Generation 2 Swoop?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's
it's
cool.
It's the G2 Swoop and the G2 Sludge, or not Sludge, but damn it, we went over this earlier. Sludge, Snarl, and Snarl's the Triceratops. Sludge, that's the guy, the one that turns into the long neck dinosaur. He's a long neck.
Oh yeah, Joe, did you see my video of my G1 cup?
I did not see that. Did you send me a link on that one?
Here, Ace, if you want to show him.
What am I doing?
All right, Ace. Look at all those cool little weapons. And look, see, this Swoop comes. I got this guy on Amazon, the regular one, and he only came with 1 sword. The people shorted me a sword. Whoa. I left them 3-star review. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I have it was pretty cool when I bought this G1 cup for only $20.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Hold on a minute.
I was very happy to find him.
All right. Now I'm not gonna.
And by the way, there, Mr. Joe, they had a complete Prime, G1 Prime in the box, never been opened, and
There we go.
there you go, Big Joe. There's the G1 Cup.
Oh, that is so cool.
I think he's from the movie because he has the plastic wheels, because the plastic wheel one is from the movie. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
And he doesn't have his blaster, but I'm going to work on finding one.
Well, like I said, Ace has got the accessory hookup for us all now. I was starting to look out for you because I wanted to try and find some of those Dick Tracy accessories loose.
Oh, that was the thing that was killing me at the toy show. The guy that had the Simpsons stuff, he had a ton of Ninja Turtle crap that I was like, oh, I would love this. But he also had a bag of the Playmates Dick Tracy figures. I mean, I have all the characters, but he had, except for the blank, but he had all, like, a handful of characters in the bag. And each fucking character had their little holster on their side with the gun. And I'm like, I would buy the bag just for the fucking accessories. But that's when I was shopping around for you and Hinderer, so I had to be a good boy. I had to be a good boy. But like I said, I said earlier in the video, Hinderer, your package, you already know this, I told you earlier. Yes. Your package went out. I'm not giving you the tracking number because I want you to have to wait even more in anticipation and just not know when it's going to be there. So, ha 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 ha. And
yeah,
I told Joe.
Yeah,
you didn't
I could never do that, man. My neighbors would take it before I even got it. If somebody shipped me something with no tracking.
Oh, he'll get it for sure. He's gotten them before. And if he needs it, I will definitely make sure he gets it. But either way, I forgot what I was going to say. Doesn't matter.
I was just going to reply to a couple of comments real quick. Mo Transformers, absolute. I saw that Legacy Tiger Hawk at Burlington. I already had it. Unfortunately, I paid $45 freaking for it or whatever, and it was like 15 there. And I'm holding out hope that I see a Trypticon. I know that was last summer's deal, really, but you never can tell. And I like them. I would have not, like I said, gotten any of the G2s had I not been able to get 3 of them basically for the price of what that one set would have been. So, yeah. And I'm a dirty pig boy with a lack of self-control. I'll admit that.
Oh, my friend, I am right there with like a little piggy in the trough looking for truffles. I get it.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I've been told Zoe when we went
season for it because, with all the cons and everything, it's like they're throwing more in front of us than ever, and it's like, I'm getting a little liberal with my pre-orders. I'm probably gonna have to stop a thing or two.
No, I stopped doing pre-orders like 2 or 3 years ago, unless it's something that I absolutely love, because it got to a point with me and like Amazon and Walmart even where it didn't matter if I did a pre-order. 9 times out of 10, it was canceled. Oh, and awesome. I doing big bad toy store stuff. Boy, that's a bad. That's like taking an alcoholic into a bar. I'm like, I just can't. But if I put it all together, it's only $350.
Yeah, well, I'm a stupid ass and didn't know how some of that worked, and well, I'll just leave it at that. But my stuff is finally trickling in from Big Bad Toy Store. Like I just got, like I said, the Transformers. Jesus H. The Turtle G.I. Joes, and then the Black Series Darth Maul, the Shadow Lord one. And that is all I have from BBTS coming in, except for the rest of the Turtles.
Gosh.
Come on, camera. Come on, camera. What are you doing over there?
What are you doing?
Facing the wrong way.
Oh.
Facing the wrong way, damn it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Oh, no. Hinder, I know you're interested in this, and I'm not giving it to you, so don't ask, but there's my street shark.
God darn it, man.
No matter how high you get Ace, he will not give you his toy again.
No, man, but I will forget where I put my marijuana, so that's a given. That's a given. I'm definitely that guy. And matter of fact, being that guy, going on 3 hours, for us that partake, let us all do a session before we depart. So I'm going to pack one up, Hinderer. We respect you, and we know you do not smoke, but in spirit, we are here with you, and that's all that matters, buddy.
Yes, sir. And the friendship we have and everything else.
Yeah, man, that gets me all sorts of high, dude.
Yeah.
No, I think he should do something equivalent. I think he should take one of his sealed figures and open it. That'll get those endorphins going.
I'll tell you what, Hinder, look at it this way. It's like the intro to King of the Hill, where all the guys stand in the alley and you go dum 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 dum, and they all turn around and they crack a beer. Exactly. Imagine just instead of a beer, we're all standing there in the alley. Couple of us light up a doobie.
Yeah.
I'd be standing out there in the alley with my bong.
No, you know what? If Hinder wants an equal chemical reaction in his brain, Hinder, just hug your vamp. Like while we
That's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing right
just
now.
Hug your vamp. It'll make you feel so good.
There you go, buddy. And just think, you might have had a package come to you today or whenever you got Reno's, but you're going to have another one maybe by the weekend.
Well, I'm glad I scheduled all these videos that I already did. Put it all on this whole week and then the next week, so... Yeah,
there you go. I got to double dip on the dopamine today because I also got a present for a friend, see? So I'm like, ooh, yeah, take it. Give it to me.
That's what's up. It's nice, man. And Hinderer, I want to say, I know I messaged you and already told you, but Chad really enjoyed the interview you did with him. He liked it. He thought you did a good job.
I was, and I wasn't done yet, but I mean, I was literally, I said, let's do a part 2 because he had to go and all that stuff. But I'm thinking, Ace, I'm going to invite you next time so you can have your little say about him on there. So that way you can hang out.
That works for me completely.
That'd be cool.
I just lost my breath there. That hit me hard. Yeah, no, that would be great. I would absolutely enjoy that. I know once you guys start talking about G.I. Joe and stuff, I'm going to be like, I don't know a goddamn thing. But I would be there. I would be bullshitting my way through it just for the fun of it and to hang out with you guys. Because it was a good interview. And like I said, I think it was the membership video he did the Friday or whenever it was after you guys did your interview, and someone in the comments was like, it was really enjoyable, and he's like, yeah, he did a good job. So
hey, so if you're ever in that G.I. Joe situation and they ask you a G.I. Joe question that you don't have an answer for, just hold up your Snake Eyes Leonardo and say, I like turtles.
I like turtles, but I don't have that one yet, so I'll have to wait because I don't have that one yet.
I like turtles.
I like turtles. Which
is that green one that you sent me the picture of today with the dude in the white? Is that the Snake Eyes one?
That's Slash's Snake Eyes, yeah.
No, Slash is Storm Shadow. Storm Shadow.
Or what did I just say?
You said Snake Eyes.
Whatever, I'm under the influence. Don't hold anything I say accountable. Hold on a second.
In Ace's defense, I did just say Leonardo Snake Eyes, so
I think that's why it was in my head for sure. But real quick, not that you guys would see it because it's going to be blurry, but over here it shows you all the contents of what's in the box.
What's in the box?
There's one item, and it's called the Psycho Psy. when I bought this today, there was a little black, thin, tiny little sticker over top of that word Psycho Psy. And a little random fun fact, they made these boxes and developed everything that was going to go inside of them before they actually had the toy. So that weapon that is labeled on the box is not inside of this package, but they had already thought it was going to be there. So they had to label it out so there wasn't any, what do you call it?
See, well, the coolest thing to me is that file card looks like it's the same size as the OG one.
Oh, that's what I was saying, man. Like, all the file cards on these things are awesome. They're the same style as even the Ninja Turtle ones and the G.I. Joe ones alike. So it fits the bill for us collectors of whatever version of this, toy you want. If you're a Joe guy and you're only getting it for the G.I. Joe aesthetic, it's there for you, and vice versa for the turtle person. I personally want it for both. I just think it's an amazing properties to cross over. I mean, look at that. What the fuck? Imagine Storm Shadow getting injected with mutagen. This is what he would look like. I love it.
Slash is a good character. Slash was a pretty good character in the TNT Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I love him. I mean, I love all of it
as well.
What's that?
He's a halfway decent guitarist as well.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he just doesn't have his traditional top hat there, his black top hat wearing big black sunglasses. But we can work on that. We can customize figures for that silly nonsense. Toy Warp, thank you very much for jumping on in here and communicating. Sorry, all your friends are pothead Cinderer. I don't care.
Hey, it doesn't matter to me.
Hey,
that's pretty honest right there.
You know what would make me buy like a line of the Turtles? Because it would just be a 4-figure set. They wouldn't be able to do more than the 4 figures, right? But if they did like an artist wave where each of the Turtles was as the artist they're named after. Right? Like Leo as Leonardo da Vinci.
That would be a fun idea.
Yeah, it would be a cool little just 4-figure wave, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. That would be a fun concept.
Characters are named for artists, so you wouldn't want to do it for other characters. You know what I mean?
No, because then you'd be forcing just the traditional idea of that. Yeah, for sure. I totally agree. And that would be fun. That would be a totally different idea than everything they've already rehashed. Even as a turtle guy, like, oh shit, having the 4 turtles as Renaissance characters, like the ones that they were named after, that's pretty fucking cool. Like, for sure. I would enjoy the piss out of that myself.
Yeah, and
very
the accessories would be amazing for that. You know what I mean? Like,
oh man, like I just instantly went to Donatello and stuff like that, and Leo and stuff with all of his gadgets and crap. And
your turtle copter could be Leonardo da Vinci's helicopter that he drew.
Flying machine, yeah, exactly, man. Like, and now I'm just picturing turtles, like literally in robes with like beards and like these little fucking weird hats. And
yeah, why not?
I'm all for it, man. I'm for it. Let's go. Bring it on. Mattel, the bar has been set and you must fucking deliver. I want a 4-pack of Renaissance Turtles. That's it. No ifs, ands, or buts, man.
You know, it'd be hilarious, Ace, if like y'all didn't know, like if who's buying the Turtles again? NECA? Or who is it?
Mattel.
Mattel, like if they didn't do it and I said, you know what, let me buy it. I'll buy the whole license. And
yeah,
and I'd make them all for you. I'd do it.
That would be the best. I just want, and I understand what Prophet's saying, but for me as the collector, I want there to be, because NECA's not doing them now. I don't believe Super 7 is doing Ninja Turtle figures now. So even the adult collectors, if I want something, I got to go get Joy Toy or something that doesn't fit what I've already established. I'm not saying I'll stop completely because I'll find a reason. I'll make up a reason. Be like, well, I better get Shredder because I mean I have a bunch of other Shredders, and well, now that I've done that, I might as well. I'll make up the excuses 100%. But I just don't know what will be the reason I say I keep going. I'm super curious to see what they present. Because again, NECA had stuff that they presented last year at San Diego Comic or at the New York Toy Show, I should say. And it's now not going to happen because of, the wheeling and dealings that aren't going to be taking place. I mean, they were going to make from the original 1990s movie, they had prototype figures of what Bebop and Rocksteady would have looked like in the live action movies. Oh my fucking God. I was so excited to be like, they're making them. Like, there they are. Look they're showing them off. And now they're not going to make those. And man, what a goddamn kick to the gonads that is. Because I would have, oi. So I'm just a little weary turtle, not sure of what's happening, but I'll be there for sure.
I gotta say, I mean, I've seen all the Ninja Turtle movies, including the live action one, where the newer one, where Bebop and Steady and Rocksteady turn into their famous characters. That scene was pretty cool. Yeah, that right there
I got these huge ass Ninja Turtle figures. I got all 4 turtles in both Bebop and Rocksteady. I'm a pig. Yeah. I'm a little piggy for this stuff, man.
That's a good looking Bebop, man. What's the Rocksteady look like?
Oh, if I could reach him.
Man, that's dope. Those are awesome.
Those are really good.
Oh, these are yeah.
Let me show.
The turtles are even better.
They all have like articulation, just like a 6-inch figure. They all come with their weapons and stuff. I mean, they're really radical. There was a guy that I met at a toy show.
How tall are they?
Oh, these Jesus Cripes. 13 inches tall.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah, they're huge. But I got all 6 of them for $50. I was like, I'll take them.
How tall are the turtles?
They're all the same. I mean, Mikey's probably the shortest one. It may be like...
Ralph is huge, though.
Yeah, Raph is massive.
I've always liked Raph.
He's just a bulky boy.
I will say, Ace, if you ever find a roadblock Raphael, I will do some more trades with you.
I just saw him today.
Oh.
Now, those are from the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles movies?
Yeah. Yep. I don't have... All right, so that's a perfect example. I don't mind the Michael Bay movies. I like the second one a lot. But I don't have those big turtles right there, those I think are really the only thing from the Michael Bay movies that I have. I have a couple of Bebops, actually, like smaller ones. But for the most part, I wasn't a big fan of a lot of the designs in it. The toys are fun. I love these big fucking bastards here. My daughter's going to love playing with these things once we rip them apart.
Yeah, I mean, the way Rocksteady and Bebop in the movie looked great. I thought they looked fantastic. Yeah,
they did. I genuinely love the second one a lot. I like the way Krang looked. I like the android body. I wish Shredder was a little bit more of a character in that.
I hate to say it, but I would buy a 6-inch Megan Fox figure. Like, not to be April O'Neil, to put with my 1/12 scale Bumblebee. Because I have a 1/12 scale
for sure. Absolutely. You totally. There's not much of a difference in her character look other than just the way her hair is.
Right. Especially when she does that outfit change. She switches from skirt as she's walking through. In the first movie, she does a quick change outfit switch while she's walking. Because, she's an undercover reporter. So she goes from a schoolgirl look to a businesswoman look or something. Or vice versa.
I just
Ace,
had.
do you have the?
I just had walking across my fucking desk where everything is. My hands have been everything. A fucking big wolf spider about that big. Just literally right in front of me. I'm going to go back and watch this at some point. You're going to see my face go, what the fuck?
Oh, you got bugs now. You're gonna get.
Man, I don't like spiders or nothing like that.
Oh
Ew.
man, spiders are awesome.
No,
See,
fuck spiders.
Here's the thing. Wolf spiders are not aggressive, and they keep other bugs out of your house.
Listen. I don't know what damage those other bugs can do. I give them a chance. Fuck those spiders. I don't like spiders. Ick. No.
Yeah.
Well,
now
then
those big nasty wolf spiders.
Well, I'll tell you right now, there, Ace. Then I should have never put those spiders in your package.
Well, you know what? They'll hopefully be dead by the time they get to me with the lack of
joking.
oxygen.
I'm joking with you. I would have put fake ones in there.
I genuinely and Joe, we talked a little bit about Halloween. So coming up, Prophet specifically, I'm going to be doing a lot of like horror movies and stuff like that in October and crap like that. I love
horror movies.
And one of my favorite horror movies of all time, and I want to do a specific video on this. I don't know if it'll be a live or whatever, but I want to talk about it at some point, is Arachnophobia with Jeff Daniels.
That's a good movie.
Now, is that why you're afraid of spiders? I bet Jaws made you afraid of sharks too, didn't it?
No, it's weird. I'm afraid of spiders legitimately because when I was like in, I guess, junior high and shit like that, we did reports on spiders, and just the ones that were in our area, the brown recluse, which I've seen a bunch of times in old apartments that I used to live in. The damage that those things, just the idea of like the realistic aspect of them, of like
I actually know a friend of mine. He got bit on the hand by a brown recluse. And
see,
now his pinky finger and his outside of his hand are like skeletal. It's like the skin is just wrapped around bone. There's no muscle tissue in it.
It's
because a brown recluse's venom is actually flesh eating.
It's flesh eating, yes. And we have those in my area. And that it's the reality of what a spider is. It's not so much the spider, it's just what it does. And it's like, no, I don't want to play like that at all. Like you could literally bite me, you run away.
You know, wolf spiders eat brown recluses.
Well, fucking Big Ace just stomped on that spider. That's what Ace did, and I don't give a fuck, man. Hopefully it ate something before I killed it. But not in my office.
That's why I like to leave there's good spiders and bad spiders. And I guess if you don't know the difference, then just get rid of them all, right? But I like to leave the good spiders alone if I see them in my house because they keep the bad spiders away.
No, if they're good or bad, they stay away from me. You stay out of sight. We will have no issues. I won't ask you for anything. You don't have to provide. Just stay the fuck out of my eyesight. If I see you, if you come in my line of vision, it's game on. I'm done. We're bam, 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 bam. I'm over with it. Bam, bam. And no, Jaws does not scare me at all. Like, I'm not afraid of sharks. I mean, if I was in the water with sharks, I'd be afraid of them in the moment. But I will go into the ocean to where I'm brave enough. And then I call it quits. And then I'm like, I don't need to do that. But no, sharks. I've never been scared of anything from a movie. No phobias. The only phobia I have is like a spider. I just don't want to fuck with them. They're gnarly. Blech. And then I had a friend once who had tarantulas. We're sitting there playing Xbox 360. I look over at him, and he's got both tarantulas just walking all over his face like they're a fucking puppy dog licking him. And it's like, bro, what are we doing?
Yeah, I would say the only movie I ever saw that like caused me like long-term fear of something was Fatal Attraction, which gave me a long-time fear of clingy girls.
Understandable. Poor Kaz, afraid of pools. I mean, I guess I won't make too much fun of you, but
I
I
will.
don't think there's any shark in your. What did you say, Hinderer?
I said I will.
Oh my God, shots are fired. Well, now that shots are fired, I don't want to get crossed or hit in the crossfire of any of that.
I'm joking.
No, he straight up means it, Kaz. He's coming for you. He's gonna come in.
No.
He's gonna take all your G.I. Joes and he's gonna sleep on your couch, and you're gonna wake up to him, and he's just gonna be like, "I love it here. I love it."
No, I'll probably do that here at your place, Ace. I'd tell him all your Ninja Turtles and be like, "Yep, these are mine."
I'm locking my door. You're not coming in here. Nope. No, man, you know what? If people, that's the one thing. Joe and I, we've talked about it a little bit. I wish we've all could live a little bit closer here and there, because man, just fucking meeting up once in a while.
Oh no, can't, don't do that. No, don't do that. No.
Oh shit, there you go. We gonna diss Hinder on a Flex song now. Dude,
No.
Can you diss me too? Diss me as well. Call me some kind of name and just whatever. I'll do it. I'm okay.
I'm joking, Kaz. I would never do that. Not
Good shit, man. Well, gentlemen,
I can't even imagine what that would look like. Would it be like, oh, what? You're afraid of sharks in the pool? What, are you also afraid of sharks in the toilet? You can't shit now?
oh, little poop. Okay, hey, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Hold on. This was not a phobia of mine, but it definitely freaked me out for like a good week when I was a kid. Has anybody seen the Ghoulies?
Oh,
Yeah,
God, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen movies.
All right. These are my people right here. So
I've seen it too.
I think it was Ghoulies 2, where they go to the carnival. I can't remember which one, maybe the third. But right at the end of the movie, there's a guy going to take a poopy, and they don't show it, they allude to it, but as he sits down and goes and takes his poopy, a little fucking ghoulie is in the toilet and comes up and eats his little butt and stuff. And man, when I was a little kid, you bet your bottom dollar when I opened up that toilet bowl, I'm trying to see as far down into that fucking hole as I can before I sit my ass down.
Hey, look. That ghoulie was completely in the right. That guy was shitting on it.
Hey, fair enough, man. I'm not arguing it. It just scared me a little bit. The idea of like a little ghoulie being in the toilet. Like, no, sir. So I retract what I said earlier. There is a movie that put some sort of fear, whatever that means, into me as a kid with ghoulies on the stoolies. Oh my fuck. Ghoulies on the stoolies.
You know,
Ghoulies on the
something
stoolies.
similar made me at least check the toilet before I sat down for a while, because I watched a video from Australia where the person opened up their toilet and there was one of those big ass huntsman spiders in there.
Oh, you
God.
couldn't pay me enough. You couldn't pay me enough to fucking live that in that country. No.
Oof.
Nope. I've seen a
Right,
lot of those just
Like there's
Ugh.
shit that could kill you everywhere.
everywhere. It's
And half of it is on the endangered species list, so you can't even fuck with it.
That's true. You can't even fuck with it. And you know, people may say that those Mad Max movies are, you know, fictional and stuff, but I think it's all fact. I think that's the backside of Australia. Like most Australia we see, it's Sydney and it's the big city. I think Mad Max and all that Thunderdome shit, that's the backyard to Sydney. That's the poison fucking, you don't want to go there. So
Yeah, and that's what like 70% of their continent looks like.
yeah, for real, man, for real. Like absolutely. My aunt had a snake in his toilet when I was a kid. No, what, a snake? Was it a big, like a shit snake? Big ol', you know, primo coila? Or like a real fucking...
Yeah, I think any way you slice it, whatever scared you in the toilet you know, it causes a fear of getting bit in the ass.
And for us boys, we have, for a lack of a better term, we have some bait that we dangle down there when we sit. So if there's something lurking and it sees this, oh, look at that yummy little treat, it's going to bite hard, you know, and I don't need that in my life. I just don't. Not. For one, if you're in my toilet, get out of my toilet. That's the wrong place to be. And two, don't come up at me. Go back down the other way and we'll both be at peace. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. So, gentlemen,
oh my gosh.
as we started this live off as a Turtle Tuesday, and it has gone into a Ghoulies on the Stoolies Tuesday, I can't even say it. That's so stupid. I appreciate you guys very much for popping in here. Hinderer Collector, fucking Vamp Collector, Valaverse Collector, Marvel Collector, Legends Collector, Friends Collector, Subscribers Collector, YouTube Collector, my freaking friend Collector. Thank you very much for popping in here. Prophet, I appreciate you not representing your Dr. Doom and distilling fear in all of us this week. It's much appreciated. You're back to your golden, glorious glory.
Hey, you gotta make those sales.
Exactly. And Joe, man, what do I got to say about Joe? Joe Prime is just Joe Prime, and that's all you got to know. That's all
right.
you got.
You know what I'll say about Joe Prime is Prime Joe.
That's what it is.
Welcome
That's
to Prime
exactly what it
Time.
is. And check out Joe Prime 1986 this Sunday at 8 p.m. Sometime. Check him out sometime this Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm running out of fumes, and I hit that fucking wall hard just now, folks.
Yeah, you did.
Real hard. So
Donger needs food.
yeah, dude, I need to eat something. I went to KFC today. The lady told me they didn't have any popcorn chicken, so I said, "Lady, guess what you don't have?" And she said, "What?" And I said, "My service." And I drove the fuck out of there because I didn't want anything but popcorn chicken. So I'm hungry right now.
Oh, well.
I got that barbecue chicken in there. Mm-hmm.
Man, is it boneless or are they like thighs and stuff?
I got a bunch of breasts and legs.
What's the barbecue sauce you use?
I prefer Gates.
Oh,
I
I've
like
never
Gates.
used that one.
Gates
Yeah,
is good. Another.
The way you described it, it sounded like you were describing a chorus line. I got a bunch of breasts and bunch of legs.
I'm over here salivating for the wrong reason.
Slathered in my secret sauces.
That's what you meant by flipping the chicken.
And I'm having Whataburger.
Oh.
Whataburger. I've never had that either, man. I don't know what I'm gonna have.
It's called technically here in Texas we call it Whataburger, but it's called What-a-Burger. But we call it a Whataburger. But if you're down here, Ace, I'll definitely take you.
I'm a food connoisseur person. When I travel places, that's my first thing I like to do before I buy trinkets or sightsee. I like to sit down wherever I am and eat something that's like a staple of wherever I'm at. Like, not go out of my way looking for something, but
cuisine.
Yeah, man, I'm big time into that right there. That's my favorite thing, like, ever for traveling. So for sure,
also,
wherever I'm at,
when we do go, I'll take it to Dallas Vintage Toys.
That's, man, for sure. I would, man, we could talk all day about that shit, Hinder. I would love to go there, my friend. But
and then one more thing, and also there's another store called Retro Madness, and you should check them out. They're pretty cool. They got a lot of Transformers, a lot of Ninja Turtles, a lot of G.I. Joe, and they got so much.
Check that out. Yeah.
All the stuff that all the stuff that everybody else collects that makes it really
By the way,
expensive
too,
now.
Ace, by the way, when I was in Retro Menace, they had a 12-inch, actually I think 24-inch Leonardo figure from the 80s, and they wanted actually $20 for him, and I almost bought him for you because I was
That's
like,
not a bad deal, man.
and then I realized I didn't have a big box for it, so I was like, well, I guess I'll wait.
That's what I was going to say.
Well,
You'd spend more money on the shipping of it.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. It costs more to ship it the bigger it is.
I appreciate when we do trades. I love the trades because it's always fun. But I appreciate just the thought because, like I was saying to Joe at the very beginning of this, the best part about collecting isn't killing yourself to be a collector. It's just enjoying everything about it that's fun. Hearing other people, letting them share with you what makes them excited, letting them tell you the things they see that make them think of you. It's just an overall really enjoyable process when you don't think about how much money it's costing us to do this shit now. But yeah, it's just fun as hell. So I appreciate the thought. I can't go to a toy show and not think of a single person on this YouTube platform that I talk to. I mean, I said it to Prophet earlier. I don't know if you heard it. When I get my Krang Destro figure, that's going to be my first Destro that I've had since I was probably maybe 7 years old, whatever, you know, having the 90s G.I. Joe figures. Or no, I had the reissued 2000s, early 2000s one or whatever when they were the smaller ones. But
you mean the 25th anniversary?
Yeah, so I mean, when I have my Destro, there's no way I'm not going to, when I'm fucking goofing with them, have them think of Prophet. There's just no way on earth that I'm not going to be able to do that. Like, so it's just a really cool thing. Like, everybody can say the community is like a big toy thing, but I just think the little bonds and the friendships that we all got is what the collection is all about. Now that I've said that, I want each and every one of you to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love all you guys very much. They're really... They're gone. They said, fuck you, Ace.
Yeah, they left, and I'm still here. And I'm like, well, that
oh, Henry, you're the best. That was the greatest. Oh, my God. I love it. I absolutely love it. Hey, True Man, I can't wait for you to get your package. I said it earlier.
I'm excited.
This was months ago when I was doing a giveaway. Somebody won a package set that I had, and they have never communicated with me or contacted me to get it, and I've reached out a bunch of times to them. So I took a couple of things that were in that package and put them in yours.
Oh.
So you got stuff that was literally meant for an actual winner's giveaway. So you got stuff.
Well, then I want to give away. I want to give away. It's donated.
You basically did, man. You basically did. So when you get it,
now I gotta find a hanger.
Now, when you do your videos and you do your unboxing, you unbox it during the video, right? You don't already unbox it and then start the video?
I usually, right when I get the package, I get everything ready, make sure everything's good, lighting's good, and then I don't pre-cut it unless somebody tells me they don't want the box on there. If they don't want all of that.
I want to see your reaction when you open it up, for sure.
And then I will make sure to do that. I will make sure to have good quality video of it and maybe go insane when I see it. Maybe I'll freak out and be like, what?
I think you'll be very excited because it's stuff, there's something in there that you personally, outside of wanting just like a cool toy, as the friends that you have created here on YouTube, you want personal stuff from them that represents them in a bit so you can, you know, acknowledge it and stuff. So I think there's a couple of things in there that you could be like, oh, hell yeah, dude, this is awesome. So, and plus, all the cool ass toys, man.
Oh
So,
yeah.
and I can't wait to see you with that G.I. Joe radio, seeing if you can figure out how to make it work.
I'm gonna get it to work. I've been looking at some videos, been talking to some of my other GI Joe friends I have,
Awesome.
and they're like, I'm trying to find the other part of it, the other phone with it, and
Yeah,
it's hard to
the
find.
mobile phone, yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
hopefully I'll find one.
Awesome. It's in great condition, and I know you're gonna love it. And then all the other little cool stuff thrown in there. So
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Ace, when I went to Retro Madness, guess what I saw at the one of those extreme figures? They had the whole set.
Oh, the GI Joe ones.
They had the whole set.
Oh wow! I don't remember those at all from
when I was
part of my life.
When I was a kid, I still remember this. Like I remember seeing them in stores, and I was like, I've been wanting to try one out, and I think I'm gonna when I go back up there, I'm gonna buy the same one that you got me. I'm gonna keep it on card and one out.
Yeah. Now, are they original GI Joe characters just redesigned?
No, they're not. They're not. I looked at them. They're not. This one's name's not Roadblock. He's something. I can't remember his name.
That's who I thought it was Roadblock, but I'm like, I don't know if they're the same.
But it's cool though. I think it's cool because I'm excited to get one.
Cool. And when I saw it, I didn't know it was GI Joe until like he literally has the tattoo of GI Joe on his arm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this dude here? And then the guy's like, oh, it's from like the Extreme Joes or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know nothing about it, but I have to get it for my friend. Like, I have to get this thing. And was there a lot of votes? I want to, you know what?
When I go back, I'm pretty soon when I do go back up there, I'll take a picture of them and see what you want because they all, and also the Ninja Turtles because they have so many.
If you do another interview with Chad, I think a conversation would be a lot of fun, talking about the obscurity of like the GI Joe toy. I've never even heard of the Extreme Joes or whatever.
Basically, what it was like an off-brand of GI Joe for what they were doing in the 90s and the 2000s, like late, like probably like early 2000s at least.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be something different for children to have and want something new.
Sure.
It's not Cobra Commander. It's a guy in a cape and a mask on, and he's really cool looking. Yeah. So it's oh my gosh, hey Mao.
What's up? What's up, Mao? Is there a Seymour there? A Seymour Butts? Oh, look at Hinder. Shots are fired on you again.
Oh, great shit. You good too. No. I'm gonna plan it. No, I'm gonna plan it.
Guys, we got 3 interviews set up with them. We got 3 now. We're just gonna, you know what? I just set up a 4th one. We got 4 interviews with Chad coming, and it just no, I love it.
No, I
was very happy for you when you told me that. I was like, yes, he was so excited to want to get Chad on his channel just for the hell of it. So when you messaged me that and told me that, I was like, that is so damn cool. Like, there's nothing better than saying I want to do something and then actually doing it. So,
and then by the way, when I did that, my channel blew up.
That's great, man.
I mean, look how many almost to 14,000. And then my views have gone up. Like it's like I'm like, and then after that, pretty soon, I think next week. I don't know, not next week, probably like the next month or so. I'm gonna be doing Laser Pants, aka the 308 man himself, the creator.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm doing
That's
him.
Cool as fuck.
And I'll probably be doing Kaz and Bruce probably sometime. Probably whenever you're free, Kaz, we could do it. So yeah, and then Ace, you'll be up next, and then Joe Prime.
I do the best interviews because I do them shirtless and pantless. So you never know what the hell could happen, man. No, I don't do them like that. I've only ever done one, like interview on a YouTube channel before, and that was with Seafrost. But like, I don't know. I just think it's cool when like the bigger creators kind of come and hang around with like some of us smaller people and stuff. Like, I think it's cool that Chad literally engages almost every time I do a live. He's always popping in there saying hi and shit. And I just like, man, I appreciate that very much. And he's a wicked cool dude.
And he's, you know what's cool too is he's, I don't know when he's gonna do it. I have to remind him sometimes, but he's sending me a G.I. Joe from the DFW G.I. Joe show from this year that he had a bunch of them. So I said, well, if you got more of them, I would love to have one from you.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna get one of his shirts. I'm getting the shirt that says let's make collecting better again, like the one you got.
Yeah, making collecting great again, and then it says Team Chad. Hold on. How much is the hat? $20 for the hat?
Yeah, $20. Yeah, I think it was like $20. I'm getting the hat too. So.
Yeah, I definitely want to get the hat as well. For sure. Whoop-de fucking do! Kaz,
well, hey, Kaz.
You know what, Kaz? If you want to jump on here,
you're over there. Hey, Kaz, I got yours over there. It's looking very nice.
Dude, the best part, Hinder, the best part, bro. I got Kaz and Chad's shirt both hanging up over there together.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh, I love it, dude. It brings tears to my eye. And actually, the last toy show I went to, I was wearing my Ace's Place shirt, my button-down one. I had Chad's t-shirt on with Kaz's hat on. So I was whoring all of us out, man. I love it.
Now Kaz is gonna raise up the price now. Oh my lord!
I'm glad. Hey, I got my shit for free. The only thing I don't have are those bomb ass Kaz shoes. Having shoes with your own fucking logo on them are radical.
I would wear them if I.
Yeah, me too.
Even the bag, like if you made bags, I would wear them all over.
I got a fanny pack coming with my logo and shit on it. I'm bringing the fanny pack back.
You're bringing the fanny? Okay, The Rock.
Yeah, dude. It's a yellow fanny pack with the Ace's Place logo on it. So when I go to the toy shows and shit, I'm gonna keep all my stuff right in that front fanny pack, baby.
Oh gosh.
I love it, man. I love that shit. We got Kaz going. I can't wait. Awesome. It's awesome. Kaz, we love you, brother. We love you very much.
Yeah, we do. We all I'm, to be honest, like, I'm just happy to be in this community. I'm gonna keep saying that I've almost been in this community for like a year now, so that tells you how long I've been doing it.
I met Kaz and them last. Oh shit, Jesus, no. January of 2025, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Because my dog passed away. Maybe a little bit after January, but my dog had passed away in. God damn, it was before that. I would say probably 2024, actually.
Oh no. I'm not trying to laugh at that. No.
Oh, you fucking boys. Oh my God. All right, Hinder, you and I, we're going to collaborate and make a song together. And it's going to be all about friendship and how Kaz is our friend.
No, man.
But I've known Kaz and them probably now it'll be going on 2 years. Some of the friends that I met when I first met him have come and gone and shit like that, but Kaz and Bruce and stuff, they remained. They my homies. I need to rename my channel. It's Kaz. You're a son of a bitch. You are a straight up son of a bitch. I can't even say it any other way. It's Kaz. Yo, if this motherfucker starts his hump day tomorrow with it's Kaz, I'm gonna lose my shit. I swear to God, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Oh my gosh.
I love it, yo. I love it. So
Good Lord of mercy.
But other than that, Hinder, I'm glad you stuck around because we had some pretty fun laughs right here at the tail end. That was really great.
Yeah, that was. It was.
And for Joe and Prophet, I can't believe how quick you guys jumped out after I told you to get the fuck out of here. The disrespect, man. You guys disrespected me. No, I love them. I love everybody, and I appreciate it. I really do. I've been battling whether or not I want to keep, not so much keep doing YouTube, but whether I really want to just fucking hang out in YouTube itself. So jumping on here, having a Turtle Tuesday go for almost 4 hours with you guys, this puts a little bit of a flame back up my booty. And, oh, fuck, Kaz, get the fuck out of here, you asswipe. I'm going to give you the credit for that one, though. I'm going to put it up there. Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense.
I don't know who
you get
that
out of
is.
here with that nonsense right now. You get out of here. You're lucky. You know what? Unlike a certain demographic, we are all inclusive, and we do allow comments like that to be made because we don't take offense, and we have a good time, and we can laugh at ourselves. We can laugh at ourselves and have a good ass time. So, hell yeah, man. Hells to the yeah. Other than that, Hinderer, I don't know what you're doing, right? Like, I don't know what you're doing for the rest of the night, but you need to go have some dinner. You need to sit down and let me recommend a movie for you.
Okay. I love it when people send me movies, so I watch it.
What kind of vibe are you feeling tonight for a movie?
A thriller.
A thriller. Ooh. Okay. I'll give you a classic. 7.
That's a good one.
I just instantly, as soon as you say thriller, that's where my mind goes because you said you like horror movies as well, and it's got that blend of both things together. And I heard you say, "What's in the box?" earlier, so you already made a reference to it.
Yeah, I love it. It's with Brad Pitt is so funny in it. Okay,
dude. That movie's just phenomenal. So that's the movie I recommend for Hinder to go watch. He's gonna wake up. Oh my God! You know what, Kaz? You're just one of these keyboard warriors. You're just sitting behind your fucking keyboard, just tippity tapping away. Yup, there you go. Bang, bang, bang.
And I got a movie for you to watch, Ace, if you can.
All right, now, before you recommend it, actually, you know what? I have a couple streaming services on my phone. Never mind. I might be able to look it up. Go ahead.
I See No Evil, Hear No Evil by, it was Glenn Jacob, a.k.a. Kane.
Oh, I like that movie.
That's one of my good ones. That's a great one.
I like that.
Or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, the one with Jessica Biel? Yeah, brother, that one's so good. It's so good.
The one, probably, I know I don't want to take this whole hour of it, but it's like...
No, you're good, dude. I don't care.
But I will say Texas Chainsaw Massacre was one of my favorite movies because, I mean, Tobin, the guy, the original person that played the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that mask that he wore is actually still alive, still kicking.
That's crazy to think that it's not deteriorating.
And the guy that owns it is a prop collector, and he has every single prop you can think of in the whole world. Like the Lost Boys, he has all the jackets of the Lost Boys. He has the clown from the Poltergeist.
Oh, that would be cool as hell to have. That would be cool.
Man. Oh, yeah.
That would be cool to have sitting up in the corner of your collection room.
And then, just to make it cool, he has the props of the Rob Zombie Halloween. All 3 masks.
I would like that.
And they're in bad kid shape, because there's one that when he ripped the mask off, yeah, that one is... that part was he had to get it fixed because it rotted away so much over the years. But
I believe it.
it was actually he bought it from Tyler Mane.
How cool would it be to have one of the paper mache ones that was hanging up in his cell?
He actually has one. He has the orange pumpkin one.
The orange pumpkin one, that's classic. See,
I mean that is my favorite. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite movie.
NECA has made a ton of Michael Myers figures, but they've never done the Rob Zombie one. Like, no iteration of him. Man, I want Michael Myers in the asylum when he's wearing the orange mask. I want him from all different iterations. Oh my God, come on now. And also, I want that Officer Brackett. I want, why can't I think of the actor's name? Help me out, Hinderer.
Are you talking about Brad Dourif?
Yes, Brad Dourif is Officer Brackett. I want
for anybody that does not know who Brad Dourif is, he is the original voice of "Hi everybody, it's Chucky." Hi.
Chucky's got a pizza. Yeah, dude, I would absolutely go goo goo gaga for toys from Rob Zombie's Halloween for sure.
Oh yeah,
man. Oh, they would be so epic. I mean, the Michael Myers.
The one thing is, but the one thing is, Trick or Treat Studios made a 12-inch version of him, so that was the one thing. I feel like
that would have to be an accurate scaled one too, because Tyler Mane was
actually it is. He's 7 foot tall, so he's like. They made him, I think, that height. I think it was.
I took my daughter when she was like 3 to meet him.
Oh, wow.
And just the size of her next to him, it's like, this is the biggest human I've ever seen next to the smallest human I've ever seen. Like, insane. But super amazing guy. I'm still hoping and wishing the best for him with, his cancer and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. I hope he's doing all right, because I would love to see. I would love to see a Halloween 3 from him one more time, just one time, an old man style.
Yeah. Even if it was like a fan-made thing on YouTube with like Rob Zombie, behind it, and it wasn't necessarily just something to show that character again, because I don't care. Every Halloween movie that they've done after those Michael Myers or the Rob Zombie ones, the last 3, they have completely taken the violence and the brutality that Rob Zombie wrote with Tyler Mane's version and brought it to the forefront in these last 3, because Michael, as murderous as he was in those original, at least John Carpenter too, he wasn't this brutal, eye gouging, fucking murderous monster. He just was a serial killer. So once Rob Zombie wrote that as how Michael Myers was, David Gordon Green and Danny McBride, they absolutely wrote that same version of Michael Myers.
Like Danny McBride did it too?
Yeah, Danny McBride was one of the writers.
Yeah, I forget. And then also, you're forgetting someone.
Who?
The one that also Blumhouse. The whole Blumhouse itself produced
For
it.
sure.
Jason Blumhouse is a great. Oh my God.
He's got a mind and an eye for what he knows is going to work and what's not going to work.
And I'm excited for Wolfman.
Me too.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Me too.
I have not seen
100%.
The Mummy yet. But I heard it's really, really good.
I would like to. You know what? I'm going to watch that tonight. I am going to watch The Mummy.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm going to watch. That 100%. I am watching the new Mummy movie as soon. Well, I don't want to say as soon, but when we get off a stream here in a minute, I am going to look on my streaming service and see if that's available and watch that one. Because I want to see the Wolfman. I am going to see that in theaters when it comes out. 1,000,000%.
Have you seen the other Wolfman movie? The one with what's her name? She was in
the one with the dad, the mom, and the daughter?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that one.
I love that one. Indeed,
I liked it a lot, man. I thought it was
I'm not
really
doing spoilers
different.
because I love that movie, man.
And you know, as a dad with a daughter, it put it in a whole different perspective for me. I was like, man, what the fuck would I do if I was in that situation? Like, it was different, and I liked it. I liked it a lot.
What was crazy about it was when he got bit, you could see the transformation that he was going through a lot of times. Like no one really recognized that.
No, man. And the scenes where they show him and his daughter talking and he's kind of transformed already, and you hear her talking, but then when the camera turns and now you're inside of his head and it's just that muffled voice, it's like, oh my fucking God, dude. Like you can't even hear your daughter's voice right now. That guts me. I love that movie. I don't care what people say. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
But
you've seen the movie 300.
Oh, yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah. The second one, I'm not a big fan of it. The 300 Rise of an Army or whatever.
Rise of the Empire, that's not really, I'm not a big fan of it either.
It just drags on in all the wrong ways, and there's not enough good stuff in it where I'm like, I want to watch this over and over. The original 300, the Zack Snyder one, Gerard Butler, it's literally a classic. I mean, it's a classic film at this point, so yeah. But
it can be a bit of a problem.
We are going to we're going to shut it down now, because I could just go on and on and on. And Kaz already said it's a 24-hour stream, and I don't want to have to fucking prove him right and do a 24-hour stream. So out of the spite of Kaz and him making a diss track towards Hinder or myself, it's Kaz. We're signing out, brother. Thanks for listening. Hinder, I appreciate you just popping in, but not even popping in, for jumping in and bullshitting and talking, brother.
Yeah, anytime. Anytime.
Awesome, man. Hey, you have a great night, and we'll be in contact soon. You and I, we talk pretty much almost every other day or so.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll be
I'm excited. Anyways, guys. Later, guys.
Sir. Bye, buddy. Oh my God, these people, they're finally gone. It's just you and me. How are you? Did you miss me? I missed you. Unfortunately. Oh my God, Kaz, what's happening? Unfortunately, I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now. It's 8:30 p.m. in my time. It's dark outside. I am hungry. I don't even know what I have to eat, let alone what I even want to eat. I do know I want to go watch The Mummy. Shout out to Hinderer. I appreciate everybody for joining, for popping in, talking, bullshitting, doing whatever it is we got to do. This has been Turtle Tuesday live with the original Ace Hole, all can, no trash, step up, grab a slice, whatever the fuck I labeled it as. I appreciate everybody for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed it. And we will see all of you booger bears this Friday. Ace in the Hole Variety Show. I know Chad will be there. So, if there's going to be sausages, hey, boo-boo, I'll bring you a picnic basket because we're going to have a one hell of a time. I enjoy all the ball busting, and I hope everybody does as well, because if you don't enjoy the ball busting, that means you're probably a girl, and that means you probably don't have balls. But if you're a girl with balls, yikes! We'll see you next time, folks. Love, peace, and piece of grease from the Ace's Place. Until next time, go buy a toy or something, yeah?
Subscribe.